how what the process is. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
If you have time,
So
there are many really good, I'd say, YouTubers out there who take the time to bring out all of the information that you got, all the answers to all the questions that you guys have. These guys have it all. They've got the all the information, the documentation, the research
yeah,
has
I
been
don't have
done.
a lot of questions. I was just trying to understand the way you guys process stuff. Because I like to learn new things and I like to just understand people and understand different points of view. That type. I
Who's
just like
got this
I
horrible
just like to learn
feedback?
new things. Just understand people the way they think. It's not
I
me.
think it. Can I? There's a question for the flat earthers on the panel. I don't know if you want to answer it.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Voy
have
wants to answer it.
anyone?
What's the
Yeah,
question?
not a flat
Uncle
earther.
Freddy, Uncle Freddy, can you turn off your microphone when you're not talking? I think it's coming from you.
That
It's like
feedback's really bad.
Oh, is it you? Oh, could be. Yeah.
The question is: have any of these flat earthers ever took a round trip around the world?
I'm not a flat earther, but yes, I've took a trip around the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
same here. I've
I've lived
been
in
on a
2
plane,
different regions.
traveled half the world, went from Canada all the way down to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta, and the whole time I was in the air, never saw curvature, and I was looking out the window the whole time.
Yeah, there's so many out there, not theory, but fact to disprove the flat Earth. But they go hard on it. But there's the thing. I live on an island, so for me it's easy to see. I live near the equator. I can see the mountain in Venezuela on a clear day, which is high up, about 800 meters. I can see it, but I cannot see Curacao, which is the same distance away. I cannot see it,
That's funny. That's
about
funny, right?
100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that,
interesting, huh? And why is
yeah.
it
I have a
if we're
question.
on a
What do you
flat
think
disk?
about like
So that's 100. So that's 100 kilometers. So that's 60 miles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about yeah. And here's another thing. If we
Did you do
live
the,
on a flat disk,
did you
if we live
did
on
you
a
do
flat disk,
no,
why is it that
you
when you
didn't do
have
the
winter
calculations.
in December, sorry, when you have winter in December in the northern hemisphere, you have summer in the southern hemisphere. Now you guys are going into the summer, and I think in July, right? Summer in the northern hemisphere, and then in the southern you go into winter. Why is that? If we live on a flat plane, then.
Well,
And with
that's a
this
perfect
lunar eclipse,
explanation.
also, there's another thing of disprove it. There's so many
Because the
things,
sun doesn't just
But
travel like round;
I
it
just I
goes
just had a
up
question about
and
like
down at the same time. It has more than one function because when it becomes wintertime, it's because the sun is higher up, so it's colder down on the surface. If the sun is the actual thing that's producing the heat, then that's what we're experiencing.
When
And the first thing you
and that's
said is,
right.
hold on a second, Voy. The first thing, I'll come back to what you said the first time, where you said you see something that's 100 miles out when the globe model, right, with the equation should be able to disprove the fact that you can see something that's 100 miles out because of
Exactly.
curvature.
no,
The drop,
no, no,
that
no,
8-inch drop over
no.
100 miles would have a drop of so many feet that you wouldn't be able to see whatever you're looking at.
100
If the
times.
Yeah,
equation and if
yeah.
the globe model was accurate, then what you're saying would not be possible, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
How? You
No,
literally
wait,
just said
no,
something
wait.
was
You don't
60 miles
understand it.
away, right?
They
No,
will
you
not
didn't.
address. They will not address what you just said. OTW.
Of course
They
they
will not
won't,
address it.
because your eyesight, okay,
No,
and
no.
I'll Google it.
You just said
Hold on a second.
you
Wait,
just said
wait.
that he could.
Let me finish. Your eyesight, right? If you look it up, we cannot see beyond 3.1 miles, and they say that is because of curvature. Then you have the Nikon P900, which zooms in up to 18 miles. All right. So you can zoom back into, let's say, if you're looking up into the ocean, you can zoom back onto a boat that had disappeared from your eyesight over the horizon because of curvature. But why are you able to re-zoom back into it up to 18 miles and still see it? It didn't go over the curve. So that's why I'm saying to the sir next to me, if you're seeing something that's over 100 miles away, my friend, you've just proven that there's no curvature just by
No,
saying
wait,
that
wait,
you've seen
no,
something
wait,
that's
no, wait. You didn't understand what I said, and you constructed fully wrong. I'm saying that it's about 100 kilometers away, not
oh
100 miles.
kilometers. Okay.
And and to start with this, I talk about a mountain in Venezuela that I can see from Aruba. Due to a mountain be about 800, more than 400 meters high, I can see it. But the same distance from Curacao, which doesn't have a mountain, I cannot see.
Okay, but here's the
Same
question:
distance
this mountain that you see, all right?
on a clear
The
day.
question, right, on a clear day, okay. The question is, what I'm wondering is, if that mountain, are you just seeing the tip, or are you actually seeing the whole mountain? What are you
No, I'm
seeing?
seeing half of the mountain. Half of the mountain.
So you're saying from the bottom up, you're from the start from the half point of the mountain, you're seeing the other top part.
Yes, yes.
So now what we need is the Pythagorean equation to figure out if that's possible, right? That's
See,
what
I'm
math is
telling you
about.
what I see with my eye. I'm giving you observation. What I see
I,
with
I,
my eye.
I understand that, and I don't rebuke what you saw. What I'm trying to figure out is with the equation that they gave us for curvature. I want to
How does it
know if
fit?
with what, yeah, how does it figure in with the what you've
Right?
seen, right? So,
How does your observation fit on your globe model?
right,
But
how does your
he also said that if he was in Venezuela, correct, where the mountain is, and looked back at where you're from, where there is no mountain, he would not see that. If the Earth was flat, he would also be able to see the same distance back to his own land.
That's true.
Yes,
That's true. That's true in some
yes,
way. But
all
yes.
So
depending
that,
if
this is
not
okay.
if the
So this
sun
is
is
where we
not
get to the
facing
point.
the other.
This is where we get to the point of like air conditions, right? And the ability to see, like how far can you see, and what conditions are in the air that make that visibility possible, right? And so those are different on top of the mountain than they are on the island, right? Whether you are looking west on the mountain, north, or it all depends on pressure and air substance and whatever. These are things that should be taken into account. Many flat earthers have done like week long or month long observations on a skyline, and you can actually see the skyline drop about, well, what should we say, like, it will have like this one level, and it can actually go on screen, like, let's say 1 centimeter above and 1 centimeter beneath. That's where the horizon actually seems to travel. So it's not a solid point, the horizon. The horizon depends on the air quality and the light and how the light falls and everything.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I say on a clear day I can see
Yeah.
Venezuela mountain. But I'm saying if and I cannot see Curacao. If the earth was flat like what you guys are saying, I should be able to see Curacao. Maybe even with a telescope I can see the beach there. But I
No,
don't.
but
But I see the mountain.
that's because of the substance of the air does not make it possible for you. And I'm not able to explain that, straight away. But apparently, there's something in the air condition that makes it impossible for you to see the other way. That makes it able for you to
see,
see one way.
that
Right?
Right.
seems
There could
like
be
a
many. There
larger
could be
leap.
many explanations. There could be refraction. There could be, like there could be the sun. The sun rays are on you for you are
Yeah.
able are showing the mountain and on a clear day, but from on the other when you're looking at the other way, the sun you're seeing the shadow of the mountain from the other perspective, so you can't see the mountain. I'm just like
And what also
speculating here,
happens,
but
no, what also happens, what I've also seen in these how do you call this, time lapse videos, right, of a horizon, like in a week or in a month or in a couple of months, is that sometimes an island appears way bigger than on other days. On other days it might appear half the size. Just like the moon. The moon will appear very big when it's a full moon and it's just over the horizon. It appears like even bigger than it does when it's in the middle of the sky. These are all, I would say, atmospherical lens effects that happen. And
But that
we
doesn't.
know
It
about this.
doesn't.
We know about this because we've heard all the arguments. But you
So
don't know this. But you don't know this.
why do we um, often, when looking for a better view or sight of something, throughout all history and time, we have always taken up a higher positioning. Like, for example, the sailor on a boat, which would stand at the top of the sails to see vision of further away. And, for example, the people who are at the top of towers at walls where we defend.
Yeah, it
For
makes sense. I mean,
example, lighthouses. For example, lighthouses. All these things work because we have a higher vantage, which gives us a further vision because of the curvature of the Earth is what stops our vision at like
You see
3.5 miles if you're
that
5 foot tall.
but
yeah, please,
the issue we
explain
have right
about.
there is everything you were saying was absolutely accurate till you got to the because of curvature. Bam, you destroyed your argument just by saying that. Curvature
No, but
hasn't been
So then
proven.
why is the because?
angular perspective, right? We
Right.
can
Well,
angular. I
why
think that it's
does a
angular
lifeguard have a
OTW.
lifeguard
It's angular perspective,
station that is elevated above ground level?
Angular perspective. Void just mentioned it.
yeah. But
So
they don't
that he
know
could
about
see
that.
farther
They don't
out
know.
to see.
They know perspective. They know the word perspective, but the thing that's opposite on perspective is what's it called? Angular perspective, right? We can only perceive that much. We don't have eagle eyes. We don't have mouse eyes either, right? We have something else. We don't have duck eyes. We have human eyes. Eagle eyes can see way further than we can see, and way sharper in that distance. We don't have. And if you think that, like, why don't the sun always shine when the Earth is flat? Well, that's just stupid. That's just saying, well, I can use a 2 LED. I can just use a 2 watt or 2 volt lamp to light whole of my house. This it doesn't work like that.
There's places on Earth where in South and Northern Pole, which depending on the year, it goes 3 months with light and 3 months with complete darkness. If it was flat, that wasn't possible. There's so many things to disprove it. This is a pointless argument. You guys will find out in a few years.
Yeah.
The Earth is actually hollow, and there's inner high beings living inside of Earth.
Oh, it's even hollow. It's
Okay,
not
so
round. It's
that's
hollow
even
now.
more believable.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? This is where I've actually that's why I went completely. I did a 180 and went directly to simulation. All right, fuck the shape, fuck this stupid argument. I agree with the guy next to me. It's a pointless argument. It's just going around in loops and circles and never ending. So I just like fuck it. I'm actually more or less thinking we're in simulation. So whether it be flat or a fucking globe, it doesn't make any difference. It's all artificially generated, or God who's projecting all of this.
Haku, your mic
Yeah.
is really fucking up. Stu.
Okay.
So, when you guys were kids, did you play with that game? It was a cube, and it had all sorts of different shapes in it, and then there were these pieces of those shapes, and you had to figure out which shapes went into which of the holes, all along all 6 sides of this cube.
That's when we were kids, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Right, and you would have to have been intelligent enough to figure out the different geometries of these shapes in order to
It's
put them
called
into
discrimination.
the box,
Discrimination.
right?
Discrimination.
Like geometry and shape and stuff is relevant, and it is important, for
Exactly.
reasonable intelligence.
Exactly.
It really is.
That's why we get
So
so.
I looked up. So I looked up. So I just looked up to see what it would say, and like, what's the difference of like people that observation of flat Earth and people that of the spherical, kind. And this is what it breaks down. I'm not saying that. If I could just read some of it, because I'm just like, oh, okay, like just to get an understanding of kind of how the process of thinking, but I don't know if it's true. That's why I'm asking. So it says
Right, because it'll
the
depend on
breakdown of
which
two
political
main
point of
perspectives.
view it's coming from.
It has nothing to
Well,
do with
that's what I'm saying.
politics. It's just straight geometry.
It says flat Earth believers' underlying motives is distrust of authority. Many flat earthers are driven by a deep distrust of government, scientific institutions, and mainstream knowledge. Conspiracy mindset is they often believe in other conspiracy theories, suspecting a massive cover up to hide the true shape. And then it's okay, so it says arguments, sensory evidence. They claim that the earth looks and feels based on the everyday observations, like you guys were saying. Rejection of scientific consensus. They dismiss scientific evidence, space exploration, and photos of Earth from space as fabricated. They propose, but read both sides real quick. And then so the alternative explanations is they propose various models to explain phenomenon like gravity, sunsets, and the movements of celestial bodies involving a flat shaped Earth with a dome overhead. And then it says those who
fucking
believe in
Google,
spiritual.
fucking Googling it, Wikipediaing it. It's like it's
No, I'm not
this is
Googling
the
it. I
thing.
didn't
Like
Wikipedia it. I didn't Wikipedia it. I swear I didn't Wikipedia it.
fuck
I'm
it.
trying to see the dip. But I got both sides. And so the people with the spherical, let's see, those who believe in spherical Earth is scientific evidence. The belief of spherical Earth is based on centuries of scientific observation, experimentation, data, including navigation, ships
Haku,
disappearing
mute up, man.
over the horizon. And then it says space. So it's. I'm just trying to get an understanding of kind of the process of thinking of both sides. Like so it's like you guys are not really big on the science part
I mean, we are the fuck.
of,
I'm
like,
not saying I'm a scientist,
the
but we use
scientific,
a method.
all the,
We actually use a method.
like you.
We expect
No, I'm
and we
just asking. That's why
appreciate.
I'm asking.
We expect and we appreciate and respect the method. Any method that's true
Yeah.
to itself. That
The,
is
the,
what science. That is what science means. That's what science is about. It's,
You know
That's what
what?
I'm saying. They're both saying,
It's
like,
like, hold on a second.
yeah.
Wait.
I'm
It's like a troll, right? When a troll shows up, right, it usually keeps on trolling the same thing till it's like, how am I going to fucking bring this full circle?
until it's a trope.
Right.
It's just about repetition. It's just about it doesn't matter. I mean, if I would start a
well.
campaign, if I would start a campaign saying la la
I
la
just
la la
wanted
la
to,
la
like,
la,
just
and
explore
I
both
had enough money
like
behind
viewpoints.
it,
That's
and
all I was.
people would start
Yeah.
saying la 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 la, just for no reason at all. That's how it works. Repetition,
Yeah.
repetition, repetition is a motherfucker.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what Trump does. That's what Trump does. That's why he got all these people following. But anyway, that I was just trying to get an understanding is that kind of. And I'm not saying you guys are all like bad and all this and that. I'm not trying to put that impression out there of what I'm saying. I was just trying to get an understanding is that, you know, you guys are going off like what you guys see and you guys are observing and your guys' calculations, right? Like
No,
the
that's
group of people
that's
that
where you're
believe
You
wrong.
are
Hold on a
observing the
second. That's
same
where you're
thing.
wrong.
You are
That
observing the same thing.
That's why I'm
Photos
asking.
prove that
That's why
it's not
I'm
our
asking. That's why
calculations.
I'm
This is what I'm trying. This is what I was explaining by a troll. Is flat earthers know the globe model better than any fucking globe person out there. Okay, so we actually use. In other words, when you think about
If you
it, flat
do,
earthers,
then
their ultimate. Will you let me
how
speak,
you
sir?
would
Sir, will you
calculate
let me
the
speak, sir? You let me
surface
finish.
area
Will you
of
let
a
me finish,
sphere.
sir? You're talking over me. Dude, when you're looking at from the flat earth perspective, it's as if the flat earthers are always trying to disprove the fact that the earth is flat. This is what you guys don't get. We're trying to
I'm not
prove that fucking glow model is true. That's what our goal is. We're trying to help you guys
And we
prove that
cannot
it's
get
true,
there.
but we can't
And we
fucking
cannot
do
get
it.
not saying one way or the
Right?
other.
We can get there.
I'm just
But
trying to
they
get an
don't know the
understanding
numbers.
of kind of.
They're
So
fighting.
let
They're
me let me let
fighting
me see if I
delusions.
understand this
They're
correctly.
fighting with
You're
theories
trying to
over
give
theories,
us
which
methods
are
to
also
prove
known as
that the
lies. We don't
The way
globe
I just see it is
Earth
Hang on,
information is
is
guys.
information.
One at
That's
a time.
the
Hang on, guys.
information
Right.
Wolf,
that
hang on, guys.
it's
Wolf,
that
what
makes
you
no
saying?
sense because you haven't given us any sort of mathematics to do that.
Okay, well,
Yes, we
if you
did.
want mathematics, I'll bring the equation up for the
Okay,
curvature. We'll go
even
deep.
better,
We'll
even
dive
better.
deep if you want to go there.
Let's. I
But
mean,
now
Why
we're
don't you
talking
just
about
start? Why don't you just
8 hour
start with some
stream.
basics, all right? And just tell us how you calculate the surface area of a sphere,
exactly,
We just
exactly
gave you the
right.
equation.
We just
which
gave you
is
the equation, and you didn't pick
It's
up on it.
it's 8-inch
the
drop per
drops of
mile
the
squared.
horizon or something. Yeah, some with the drops of the
Yeah,
horizon.
that's the equation of the ball that you believe in, and it doesn't go all the way. Okay, it only goes until, let's say, 80.
all right. So the
It
correct
only
answer
goes
on how
until
you
85.
calculate the
It
surface
only goes.
area of a
Dude, I
sphere
did
is
the
4
mathematics.
pi r
It only
squared.
goes 85%. Beyond
And I'm
85%,
surprised that you guys couldn't even do that.
dude.
It, re-
Dude,
it really is kind of
asked about
pathetic.
for mathematics
Here
when
we
we
go.
gave you them,
I'm not
and you
gonna
didn't. You didn't
get to
even.
that.
You didn't even mention to repeat them slightly. You want us to have more mathematics? I mean, what can you come up with?
I wouldn't comprehend all the mathematics. I was just trying to get an understanding. That's all. Me
Nah, but he's
personally,
done.
that's what I was
I
trying
mean,
to do.
To be
I
fair, to be
appreciate
fair
his
to
endeavor. I
to
totally
be fair to
appreciate
Arctic
his
Wolf,
And that's
endeavor,
because
but
it's all
we
because,
went there, and he didn't have any recourse for Discord,
yeah,
and now he
to
asks
be fair,
about the mathematics.
whatever
No.
duality.
to be fair to Arctic Wolf, he asked for a specific equation. He didn't ask for how we calculate the Earth's radius or the Earth's curvature. He asked how do we get the radius of a sphere. That's all he asked for.
No,
And
the
then he
radius.
gave the mathematical equation of how you would get a sphere. So I don't know.
Well, no, indeed, you finished nice there with you don't
I don't
know
know.
because indeed you don't know.
No, no, you guys could, just tell this simple formula how you calculate
I don't
the
know.
surface area of
I
a
literally
sphere.
just told
It's a
you
pretty simple
exactly what he
equation.
asked for.
It's the globe
You
formula.
have to
It's
go
not
down the
our.
rabbit hole. You have to really go down the
I
rabbit
didn't say
hole to
anything
It's
about
not
understand.
any kind
our
of globe or anything.
formula.
It's
It's
talking
not
about a
my
sphere.
formula. We don't hang on to this formula. This is the formula that you guys believe in.
You have to want to go down that. Go
You
down that.
No,
don't
it's
Right.
actually a
know.
universal
You
math
don't. Once
equation.
again, you
It's
don't
very
know
basic
what you
and
believe in.
simple.
We know the numbers and the mathematics that y'all believe in, and you still don't know it. And when we
But
confront you with it,
what about all
we
the
get
science
this.
and
We get this kind of
and all this
reaction.
stuff, all those
We
centuries
get
of
we get
them doing
this
all this
kind of reaction.
calculations?
You
I'm
you
just
don't
curious
you
because
don't
they're doing
start doing the
calculations
math.
too. So
You
like
do
whose
not
calculations are
start
correct?
doing the math when we tell you that we know the
Mhm.
mathematics of your globes. We know the numbers of your globe that you believe in way better than you all do. And when we tell you that it's 8 inches per mile, you don't start calculating, do you? No.
I'd
No.
have to travel all around. I'd
No,
have
you
to
don't.
travel all
No,
around the
I'm
world to
talking
come
about
up with a formula
calculating.
like that.
And y'all don't. But
I'd
we
have to
did.
travel.
But you want to be smarter than us. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm not saying that because I haven't
I'm not
left
trying to be smarter
too
than
far
you,
from
but y'all trying to be
a
smarter
couple
than me,
states, so I couldn't
and
tell
you
you.
didn't
But
do any
I'd have to
calculation.
travel. I'd have
You
to if I
don't
had money,
know
I would
any
travel just to be able
of
to
these
figure this shit out.
equations. You don't know nothing of these numbers. You just come along with new theories, new ideas. We've been here, it's a 10-year anniversary. Happy birthday.
It's a 10-year anniversary. Well, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. That's why I'm just trying to understand. And like I said, if I had money, I would go and travel. I would travel and I'd get on boats and I'd get on all kinds of stuff just to try to figure this shit out. Like, you know what I mean?
It's really nice
So
that
I
you
come
just.
back with the information. Like,
It's really nice that you just appeal to
that's
authority.
what I would
That's
have to do.
great.
I have to physically go.
Well done. Really good debate tactics. Just appeal to authority. Say that no one else is being intelligent. Nobody will deal with the numbers when you've literally not been stating numbers. And what you've actually been stating is that nobody will deal with the numbers that you don't state. So Continue with your disingenuous bad faith argument, mate. Go on.
Are you talking? Were you talking to me?
I'm talking directly to you, Voight, because you literally just called everybody's intelligence in this thing, everybody's research.
I was mentioning a formula. I wasn't appealing to authority at all. I was mentioning.
Yes, you are.
I was mentioning a formula that y'all, as Globers, should be familiar with.
Yeah, and then what did you do after that? You didn't let anybody respond. You literally responded for a question from Arctic Wolf with an answer that he did not ask for. No. Like, you can go back and watch this again if you want to. Arctic Wolf asked you.
You really have nothing on me, dude. No.
Right? Yeah, you can keep saying that, but you can either deal with the argument.
That's what I'm saying. Just like the media talk, like calling each other, like not just you guys, like just people calling each other names and like calling. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that it doesn't help.
I haven't called anybody a name. I haven't called anybody a name.
You're not giving, just.
I've not called anybody a name.
Yeah, that's. No, I'm not talking about you. No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general, like people are like, "Oh, you're stupid" or "stupidity," and you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't help the conversation. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up because I just think that it just causes people to be defensive regardless on either side. You know what I mean? Like, and so like you said, like how you said you get irritated and stuff. And I just feel like, and I'm glad that you're aware of that, but. I think that just causes people to be defensive on either side, just calling each other like they're stupid. Like it doesn't
maybe it's not on either side. Maybe it's just on one side. I don't know. Maybe
I didn't call anybody stupid. The only thing I said was the way that they dealt with Arctic Wolf's question was disingenuous, bad faith, and not an argument that was worth having.
Here's my favorite Globy in the house, Crispy Treat.
There's Crispy Treat. Here we go, Crispy Treat. How are you, honey?
Hi, honey. How are you? Hi.
Yeah, I'm good.
First of all, you guys have got to mute when other people are speaking. It's very difficult to hear, and so we got to calm down and be respectful of Mel's panel here. So, yeah, we have to do that. I asked some very simple questions yesterday, and you guys got so mad or so bothered by the questions I asked, and you said that I said, well, if you took a boat and you kept going, would you fall off the edge of the earth? Oh, everybody asks that question. Everybody does. And I'm tired of answering that question, but nobody answered it. And you tend to answer with look it up. So then Truth Teller went and looked it up, and then you're yelling at her for looking up stuff. You've got to, you have to answer these questions then.
I hear what you say, Crispy Treat. Okay, listen to us, flat earthers that have been flat earthers because they watched YouTube videos, right? So that's probably a thing that started in 2011 to 2014, 15, for the early ones.
I don't think anybody said that, though.
Wait a minute.
No, but I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it to you, right?
Okay.
And so it got real big in 2015 and 2016 and 17 and 18, and then it was actually one of the most sought terms in Google, beyond Donald Trump. It surpassed Donald Trump. All the flat earthers watch this because it's a bunch of nerds, right? And so then all of a sudden, this was a thing that there was demoted search terms on YouTube, and one of the main things that they attacked was flat Earth. And so that's what happened in 2018. But none of y'all were there. None of y'all did see that. None of y'all are aware of that. But you do know that censoring is a thing, don't you? things
Okay,
are.
so now these answers are censored, but I would like to know more than
You can't
anything,
find the answers on YouTube.
how is it that you are saying y'all now? You've got a thick foreign accent and now you're saying y'all.
Well,
That is the question.
Y'all is actually a term that stems from my country, because you don't have a term for you people. It's like you
Yeah, I like
singular and you a multiple is like the same word, right? But it doesn't feel right. So you're gonna have to say you, and you're gonna have to say y'all. So we have a word for y'all in my
Well, I
language.
appreciate that you answered that question.
but
You know,
yeah, I
Just saying that
So
y'all is
y'all like
illiterate
not
as
every
fuck.
y'all.
Y'all is illiterate as fuck. You don't say you all unless
right?
you're talking about the whole of someone's body, right? Like, you would say all of you, as in all of people. Y'all is a
Yeah,
bastardized fucking word made from Americans that destroy my language.
a
Just
lazy
saying.
word. Yeah, it's like a lazy word.
Dude,
Yeah,
it stems from. I mean, we have the word Yuli. We call that Yuli.
but that's
You
it's
know?
kind of almost like stereotyping though too,
So
because
Yuli,
it's
I
almost
think
like
Yuli
stereotype
is
when you
very
say
close to
y'all, like
y'all.
you're putting everybody in the same box. Like
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I mean, it's just my word for you, plural. You know, y'all.
yeah,
Godverdorie, Alexander, ik had een beetje backup van je verwacht, man.
Ja, ik kan Nederlands praten, weet je wat. Ja, ja, I speak
But
Dutch too.
y'all, I mean, I like y'all for
No,
the. I
ja,
mean,
kijk, y'all in Dutch is jullie is plural, and I know the English is came from the Fries, from the northern top of the Netherlands. They speak their own language there, which is called Fries, and there is where English derives. So a lot of Dutch words are similar to the English.
oh, the Frisian people, yeah,
Yes, the Fries people. There's where English derives from.
yeah.
well, a lot of we don't pronounce a lot of the words. We don't pronounce them correctly here in America. Like we don't pronounce a lot of words that like I noticed that in Europe and Great Britain, like they speak the words the way they're supposed to be spoken, like pronounce, they enunciate the words correctly.
Yeah,
We
I
say
don't
it.
like
We
that.
have a lazy way of speaking.
Yeah,
Lazy way of speaking.
you lazy ass motherfuckers down there in the USA.
I've watched like people that when they talk about filler words, when you use filler words and things like that, and they were talking about enunciation and that yeah, people in Great Britain and Europe and stuff, they pronounce things correctly. We say I'm lazy. we don't pronounce things the way they're actually supposed to be pronounced.
like contribute as opposed to contribute. Is
you
that
could say
kind
like
of like what you
how the
I
people
like
in
that.
Jersey, they say use, use. They say use. They
There's a
make that
question on the
plural.
screen for the flat earthers.
Get him, chicken snake. Get him.
So chicken snake. That's actually who is that?
Yeah, that was my
Abraxas.
question.
That's Abraxas,
Would
right?
you fall off the side of the earth if I took a boat and just kept going? Can you answer that question?
Anybody called chicken snake doesn't want an
Well,
actual
no,
answer.
I asked the question. That was mine. And I'm your favorite glober.
Why would there be an edge? Why would there
Why?
be an
Because
Why
edge?
wouldn't
you
there
said that
be?
it's flat, so obviously there would be an edge, right?
Well, why would that obviously what do you mean
That's what you
obviously?
say.
Well, I mean, you're the one that's saying it's flat.
Okay,
So
but all right. No, we're not even actually saying it's flat. We're
okay, so
just
you're saying it's a
absolutely
sphere.
denying the fact that it's a globe, right?
So
But the other
let
thing
me
is,
just
in my mind, is
No.
if
We actually try
why
to
would
prove.
they, because no, hold on a sec. Why would, because let's say I'm going with what you're saying, right? If we think that it's flat, why in the world do you think that there's an
There should be
edge?
an edge, right?
Right. I don't get, that's the part I don't get.
so the answer is what? What's the answer?
Well, the answer is, of course you don't fall off. Why the fuck would you fall off? Why is there an edge? Here's the answer.
I mean, why?
The answer is a question. Why is there an edge? Where in your mind did you come up with an edge?
Oh, I don't know.
How can
there you go. See, so this is why I get aggravated sometimes with people, because they come up with these fucking ridiculous questions.
No,
one at a time, guys. One at a time, please.
Every time I ask a question, you guys will then then try and qualify the question with, why would you come up with that, or how would you do that, and you don't have the formula, and whatever it is, or this isn't we don't go with a belief system. We go with the truth.
Right.
I mean, you do. There's a bunch of word salad that goes along with every single question.
That's not a word salad.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
that's your specialty.
Me, my specialty.
Yeah, I mean, I like them. I mean, I will eat those salads. But,
For example,
are the tomatoes in this fruit salad, are they flat or are they spears?
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, our goal is trying to prove the globe. So it's like,
so why do you call yourself flat earth then? Why?
We don't. You guys are the ones that call us that.
Well, don't answer. You never answer a question with
You
a
literally
question.
said in this conversation, we flat earthers know more about the globe than you do.
Right.
That's true.
So, like,
that is true. That's what we said. Yeah,
you're right.
Like, I'm an idiot saying that I call you a flat earther and you don't call yourself a flat earther when you said multiple times.
The moniker was given. The moniker was given.
Okay,
We're just
okay.
okay. Whatever.
Okay.
That mic is just terrible.
Dude. Look at my fucking depiction. I mean, even if I said that I was not a flat earther, I'm still. I mean, I'm just this guinea pig on a disc world, being blasted out of this panel. I don't know. Yeah.
You can't fall off the edge. There's something blocking it. There's a dome there. See, and you just can't get past that. There you go. That's the answer.
We ought to be able to walk up to the dome and then.
Like it's easier to walk on a pole.
You'd have to knock there and ask the other people on the other side to let us out.
Than on a fucking table.
Oh wait, there's people on the other side of it.
Well, how the fuck do you stay running on a ball? Come on.
Huh?
How do I stay running on a ball?
It's the exercise. It's the exercise.
What about the gravitational pull?
And I'm saying, okay, so look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. How do you call this? This is how it is. You say that you're on a globe. I say that we're on. You say that we are on a globe. I say that we are on a table. You ask me, how the fuck do you not walk off the edge of a table? Well, you just. But I will ask you, how the fuck do you stay on top of the ball all of the time?
That's spinning.
Have you ever seen somebody like stand on top of like a large exercise ball before? Because I've done it myself. It's not possible, right? And that is a way higher.
Your audio is like really like the best.
It's great. It's great that that's the only fucking argument you can have, you dumb fuck.
Maybe if you had better internet or a better phone or a better mic, we'd actually listen to your argument, but we can't actually hear what you're saying. So
he's across the world. So, yeah. Hey, Q, I don't know if you can do something to, with your mic, because you're cutting in and out, honey.
Who, me?
No. Hey, Q.
Why would I even put the fucking effort into this? Disingenuous.
I was just watching how they say certain words. That's what I was watching. I'm like,
hang on, guys. Can we just let
they say mobile and you say mobile.
What were you saying, Haku? Haku, I know your mic's bad, but
I was just looking at how you guys.
Brian King has the answer. He said it's called gravity, and he puts it.
But they don't believe in gravity, right? You guys don't believe that gravity is a thing. Am I correct?
I see some good graffiti.
It's hard to believe in a theory.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
see
right.
some good graffiti though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I live in it. So I live
Look.
in Arizona, right? And so there's a place called Sedona, Arizona. And when you go to certain parts of Sedona, Arizona, you can literally feel the gravitational, like the pull, the magnetic pull in the earth, and it makes you feel like your equilibrium, like your balance is off, like you can't get your balance. Like it's a weird feeling. Like I went to Sedona, Arizona, and like literally I felt like if I was like dizzy, you know.
Yeah,
But
they
you
don't
just
believe that.
mentioned there's a
I just-
difference. Hold on a
my
second.
personal
You
experience,
said
I
a
just-
magnetic pull.
feel like-
Now there's a difference between a magnetic pull and a gravitational pull, right?
Yeah.
We can agree on that, right?
Right, but I'm just,
Okay.
I was like,
So
I
we
had
don't
go
want to mix
there.
things up because the conversation's already very fucking fragile. So you don't want to mix things up when you're saying things.
Do you believe in
I'm not
gravity?
mixing them up. I did ask about the gravitational pull, but I was just saying that
Good point,
I could,
ODW.
you could feel like,
I mean,
I don't know.
my best friend, but you're such a good flat earther that you're a good.
He's
I
a
actually
terrible
I
flat
suck,
earther.
boy. You know I suck at being a
He's
flat
a
earther.
But
terrible
I
I mean,
totally
you're,
suck.
you're a very valuable flat earther, though.
Like, I
No.
would have thought that since we ask the same questions over and over that drive you all nuts, that you would have the answers to them.
But that's there's another fucking delusion. Why the fuck why do we have all the answers?
Because you said that we ask the same questions over and over that drive you crazy.
And we
so
always
I would
have
think that you would
practically the same answer every time.
I-
How the fuck are we supposed to
ask you
know?
these
That's the
questions,
answer. It's like just because we try to prove that the globe is an actual thing.
We don't get those answers.
These are, this is
But it's you guys are asking the same fucking questions that we ask ourselves.
okay. So you don't have the answers.
Right.
You just think that the Earth is flat and that's it.
We know that's not true. We from
that's right. You don't think
no
you know
from
it.
observation, from what we perceive and observe, we can plainly see that there's no curvature, right? We fucking plainly can see it. It's undeniable. Nobody can see goddamn curvature. It's a fucking lie if you say you do, and that's the way it is. So we're going with observation.
So
We're not saying the Earth is flat, but let me finish. The equation that they gave us is full of shit. It doesn't fucking work with the fucking what we perceive and the way we perceive this realm. And most of all of the fucking things that we've been shown are lies. The fucking moon landing is a goddamn
you
fucking
yelling
Hollywood
at?
production. You guys,
Who are you yelling at? Please stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling.
But my question,
I'm very
Yes,
passionate. There's a difference between passion and yelling.
Your guys'
So I'd like to say, they've
Okay, so your
contradicted
guys'
themselves.
theory, do you guys write this down? Like
Wait
how
a
she's
minute.
saying, like,
Wait a
get
minute.
to
Let
have these
him
answers, like, you guys-
wait a minute. Let him speak
ahead.
for a second. Let him speak.
Right. So I'd like to say that they've contradicted themselves numerous times throughout this. For example, when Crispy came in and asked about the edges of the Earth, both of you went off at her saying that was a stupid question and why would it have edges? And then later on, literally, not even 5 minutes passed by, Voy then described us as believing that the world is a globe and you guys as believing that the world is a table. As
But
far
you
as I'm
see,
aware,
again, you're taking what he said word for word. He's just pointing out what you guys think of us.
You must appreciate it. You must appreciate
You cannot even allow me to finish my sentence.
I mean, you must
You can't
appreciate
even
the
allow me to
simpleton
talk, can you?
for what the simpleton
I have
brings,
to.
you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Voy, I agree. I do appreciate the simpleton. Absolutely. Right? So he can't take the fact that you were using the table as an analogy.
Can you let him
All right?
finish?
No,
It's just mind blowing,
something-
boy. It blows my fucking mind away.
They have not let me finish. They have not let me finish one point this entire
No,
time
not
because
at
they
all.
know how. Because they know how fucking dumb they both look. They literally have no fucking argument. I could give a better accounting for flat Earth than both these two fucktards together.
We just gave you the fucking outline from A to Z with the fucking equation that doesn't work. The fact that what we see is not what they're telling us that we see. We're telling you that the fucking moon landing was fake. We're telling you NASA's a bunch of liars. We're telling you a bunch of fucking things. We're talking about fucking not just space and all that. Space is a lie.
I have a
Religion is a fucking lie. Everything that we've ever been taught ever since we were fucking kids is a goddamn fucking lie. What is it hard for you to not understand? You know, the past fucking 4 years doesn't fucking reveal anything to you? right?
No,
How they fucking can
yesterday you said-
manipulate the
yesterday
world
you said
and
that
fucking get
cloud
people
chasing
to do
all
whatever
these
the
yesterday.
fuck they want through fucking mainstream media and television and the predictive programming that they use and the subconscious
No, but you should
subliminal
log it
fucking
down.
messaging that
if
they
this is
use.
what you're observing every day, it should be logged, right?
Isn't it really funny that I can allow you,
You guys should
to
log it,
talk
like,
on
so
your
that it's
30-minute monologue, and I don't care because nothing that you're going to say is going to have any weight. Go monologue some more, go on. But you won't let me
Well,
go
see,
for more than
the
You
only
let
reason
her
for that
finish,
is that
please.
you
Let her
have
finish.
And you're cracking
you're in your feelers and you can't get the fucking point.
I'm in my feelings.
So even if you know,
You've not let him finish one thought at all. Can you please mute
Well,
and
don't worry,
let
Christine.
him finish?
I'm in my feels, but they can't let me speak because they feel him so much, right?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
It's nuts.
you know what? You're the only one who's throwing ad homs, sir. You know, I am not throwing any ad homs at you. I haven't thrown any ad
You
homs at
called me
anyone so far.
delusional.
You call me delusional. You questioned every single person's intelligence.
Well,
in this call
delusional
before.
is just stating the
finish.
fucking. You know, I'm stating fucking.
How rude it is for you to repeatedly interrupt me. You have never let me speak for more than 2 minutes straight. You are a fucking idiot. If you think you need respect, then treat people with respect. If you interrupt somebody every
I never
time someone
asked for
speaks,
any respect. What the fuck are you talking about?
What
There
the
you
fuck
go.
are you guys
This is
talking
why-
about?
This is why you are
Now
getting
you
ad
said-
hominem attack. This is why you're getting attacked with ad hominems. Because you are rude.
So real quick, boy, what's wrong with my name Chicken Snake? I do want answers. You have not given any answers. And if you're saying we're on a disc, there's got to be an end to the disc. And don't tell me there's a dome that's going to keep us from falling off.
There's nothing wrong with the word chicken snake. I
Well,
said
you just said I didn't want answers
No,
with a
I
name
just-
like
I
Chicken
just
Snake.
mentioned it.
Shut
I
up,
said
let me
kidding.
talk.
Snake seed
Shut
snake
up,
of
let me talk.
Abraxas, the god of duality. You know, that's chicken snake.
Yeah, he was
Can we
kidding
watch the
about
volume,
that.
guys?
I don't care if
Can
he
we
was
watch the
kidding or
volume?
not.
That's not
They
kidding.
avoid the
That's
question.
not kidding. That's part of mythology, dude.
Mhm.
Not kidding. That's just part of mythology.
No, when you said you didn't want to hear anything from a chicken snake,
We need a
someone-
sovereign soul here,
that was
boy.
under the
We need
thinking.
sovereign soul, and dare I say it, Zetetic
Bring all
Warrior
the
would
people you
actually.
want. Bring all the people you want. Your
I
argument
spoke
is
to him
lame.
this morning. He was on this morning.
No, I like it
Who?
like this, OTW.
I know the whole problem.
I mean, do
I
you
know the
feel
whole problem to
outgrown?
this whole thing.
Do you feel
What's up,
outgrown
Uncle Fatty?
There's only
No, I
one.
don't
There's
feel
only
outgrown.
one thing we need to realize here, guys. There's only one thing we need to realize, and Captain Underpants can give us the answer.
Okay, I'm going to put 15 pants on.
This is such a devious snake. He might
I
have
like
been
the
a
elephant on the little
earther
ball.
once upon a time, but he's uncle.
Hold me a ham fried biscuit on a dang old cast iron stove. If it ain't my man Captain Underpants. Captain
I love
Underpants. How high is the stove, my friend? How high? I don't know. Above his underpants. It's definitely not higher than Uncle Fatty, I'll tell you that. Well,
That's kind
Okay,
of
so what
funny.
we got to do is get higher. Okay, we need to get higher up and get a better perspective because we're a little tiny fucking grain of sand.
I'm surprised we didn't.
And the higher we get, the more
No, that's
perspective
just
we
you,
have.
dude. I mean, just speak for yourself. You're just a tiny
Uncle
grain of
Fatty, you're
We
fucking
just need to
great,
get
bro.
higher, bro. We just need to get higher, bro. We need to expand
There
our consciousness.
You know what?
actually is
I
somebody
agree
that-
with you,
that's
and
what
I'll
he
smoke
does.
another one. I'm gonna
He
roll
goes
it
at
up
the
right
highest
now and
point of
smoke it.
everywhere he goes, he goes
I'm gonna get higher.
Yeah, well,
I'm right there with you. So it all comes down to one thing. I observe other people's observations, and those people are a lot fucking smarter than me.
okay.
And I
Well,
observe too, and the world is round. It's a globe.
But at the
mhm.
same time,
It's a
Mr.
globe.
Albert Einstein did
It's a
understand.
glow.
But like
It's
with
a
the
glow.
daily observations,
It's a
you
glow.
write them down, like
I think it's
log
a
them
glow.
in, like so they're written down.
OTW, don't
I
you
really wish
agree
I
it's
could
a
have
glow?
some of the
We can
Kool-Aid
move
Oh yeah,
on.
I'm convinced now.
Yeah, right.
I've
Yeah, me too.
I rebuke my flat Earth, status, and
Yeah, me too.
I'm converting back to globism. You guys got me. It's all over. It's
I
finished.
thought I would never say this, but okay,
Yeah,
guys, we
that's
can
it. Me and Voy on the same fucking
finish.
broadcast on the same
All we had
day.
to do is get
We're
high.
going back to being globies.
We deconverted.
Told you.
Probably
Told
a
you,
good
Uber.
thing.
Reconvert.
Weird, 'cause I didn't think
We'll
you
go
were
back
flat
to
earthers to
slavery and
begin with.
genocide.
We'll
and
never
that. We'll forget
ever
about
do this again.
right.
Ever.
Oh my
I
goodness.
thought neither of you were flat earthers.
That's
This is what
Voice-
people
voice
do
right,
when they
though.
lose an argument.
This panel totally
would you say
convinced
that?
me.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is what
you
people do
guys,
when they lose
yeah,
an argument.
You don't
I
believe that
yield.
Why would you
I'm
say
going-
slavery and genocide?
I'm
good.
going
Why would
to
you
I'm going to a fucking deeply, truly emotional state now. I mean, it's been 10 years, and suddenly, I've been convinced, of the opposite.
I was a flat earther back in the 90s, bro, but
I just feel like a big,
Hashtag you
I
lose
just
the
feel like a
argument.
big chunk of wood being chopped off, like it's nothing.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
dude,
Kindling. Just
Don't feel bad, Voy. It's okay.
it's okay. I mean, we're here together, LTW. I mean, let's
Just
go.
quickly, have a lovely day, Mr. Rainbow. And one of my mods
like to have
post
like a log
Rainbow's
of
link, please.
I mean, it's a day that will go down in history, though. I mean, it's the 15th of April, 2024. We became Globers again.
It's a good day.
If I had
My faith
the,
lies
you
solely
guys don't have any
in
of
the
the
gerbil
answers that make
turtle
okay.
of the year.
Hey, Mel.
I know you
That guy
dream
should
about
not
those
be-
things. I know you dream
do.
about those things.
Hey, Mel, that guy should not be rolling a doobie on his camera.
Hamsters
A
in a half
doobie?
shell.
What
A
do you
joint.
mean? Where is it? I can't see it. Oh no, as long as he doesn't show.
OTW,
Nobody
he
sees
was
me
rolling.
doing
I
anything.
just saw it.
OTW?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't
It's just
show
a
it, he's
cigarette.
good.
I
Can
saw him
I-
do it.
Oh, okay. OTW, would you mind just coming down because YouTube don't like cigarettes or any kind of smoking. I don't know if that's okay. There's somebody trying to get on panel. Sorry, whoever's trying. Oh, okay. There's a space available now.
Well, I'm gonna jump down. Guys. I'm gonna jump down because I'm gonna go walk to the store.
Not you, Crispy. You should stay. Come on, stay.
Go get
That's
myself
infamous
some
truth
soda. I need some
teller is
caffeine.
saying she's getting
But
down.
it was nice talking to you. I'll come back. I'm gonna walk to the store. I need to
She
take a
has a
walk.
similar
It's a little
voice, though.
intense.
Thank you, Infamous, darling.
I
for
just
coming out.
think that you guys log your stuff down. That's all I think. I think you guys should log your stuff down so that you guys have answers for when people do ask you questions. You guys have these answers like on hand, you know.
But
Hey, Shaggy! Hello, my love.
That's really a strong evidence.
Chazzy.
They don't have
Observe it.
answers.
You guys
They
should
got
write it down, like how the
deflection.
scientists and all the,
Hi, is everybody?
and show it.
Hello, my
Mama Bear's coming in here to give us some
whatever you
spankings.
guys. If that's
Oh dear. I'm just outside sitting in the sun.
I'm
but
out of
it's
here.
fine.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
honey.
Infamous.
See you later.
I'll be
Sorry,
back.
Shazzy. What were you saying, my love?
Hi,
So
Shazzy.
let's do an experiment,
Hi.
Shaz. Let's do an experiment. You're in the sunlight and you look all nice and warm.
Yeah,
I'm in the darkness, right? Because I'm on the other side of the globe.
that's right.
Crazy, isn't it?
Nighttime
Crazy.
versus
I know,
daytime
right?
first. We get daytime first before you.
You know what's
That's why you
funny
guys
as
look-
well? If she
look so
stuck
much
a
better
stick in
than
the
us.
ground, and you
What?
stuck a stick in the ground, the shadows would be at different angles. How does that happen?
I wouldn't have a shadow because I'm in the dark.
Yeah,
Well-
but even if you stuck a stick in the ground and then she stuck a stick in the ground, tomorrow when the light comes up, your shadow would not cast the same angle that her shadow would. Even if
No,
I put one
definitely
up
not.
and she
No,
put
no.
one up. If I put one up in the UK where the sun is up now, and she put one up where the sun is now, we would still have different shadow angles.
Imagine
Because
that.
we're at different latitude and longitude.
Oh, not
Longitude.
Shazzy. Would you mind coming down while you're smoking that, darling? Just because YouTube don't like it. You can
It's
smoke
only
it.
it's only a cigarette. It was only a cigarette.
It didn't look like a cigarette.
I roll my own cigarettes. It's only a
Right.
cigarette.
Virginia Slim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's
going
only
to-
because
it's
I
okay,
come
Pam.
down. Hang on, guys. It's only because I come down for all types of smoking.
I'll take my cam off for a minute, okay?
But you can still speak, my love. Just turn the camera off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've turned it off. Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy your
So,
stick.
what were you?
Enjoy your
What was
tattoo
your
healing up.
contribution? Oh, sorry, Haku. What was your contribution, Shazzy?
Yeah, there was so much going on. I really couldn't hear who was talking. It was a bit mad.
You think they're a bit mad?
Everybody's talking over top of each other. Yeah, very. Especially the men, when they get louder. And poor Haku is very, very low, and nobody could hear him. Sorry.
I don't think my volume matters when 4 people speak over me every time I talk.
Yeah, that's how it was yesterday too. But you it's nice to have some backup. But you guys won't let him even finish saying anything.
Yeah.
So
That was
the thing
really
with flat
annoying.
earthers is flat earthers know more math and more science than most globers do, and it's not their obligation to prove us right or wrong. It's for us to do our own research and to come to the argument with our own numbers and
It's
our own information.
raining.
It's a way of pushing each other to open our minds and get higher and have a higher perspective.
I came with my own research. I just never was able to talk about it.
Yep, that happens too.
Yeah, it's not a good argument. I feel for them being on that side of the debate. It's a losing side of the debate, sure.
No, but it's just a way of getting each other to open our minds, though. It's argument for our argument's sake. It's not.
Well, Haku, can you tell me
I
your
would
argument?
bet $1, a gentleman's bet, that most actual flat earthers, right, believe in a spherical shaped thing that we're on that has water on it that is not the shape of a globe, so to say, that we would interpret as a globe, right? Maps are flat, globes are round. We know
You're
this.
just one of. I mean, I don't care how well you are able to represent the flat Earth perspective. You know, you're a very bad advocate. I know you're a bad advocate. You know, so
sure.
No,
I can
Uncle Freddy is not a flat earther. I mean, he's trying to explain, but
because I believe in math.
I mean, so you're the second. So you're the second. So you're the second one. So there was this guy called himself Nobleness D, and now there's Uncle Freddy that once was a flat earther, but he wasn't. He's not anymore.
Listen, is there any way that you guys? Is there any way that you can let?
That's twice. That's twice in 10 years. Okay. Nice.
Okay. Can we let Haku speak since he hasn't been able to? He's got his own evidence that he wanted to present, and can you guys just mic and let him finish a thought, please?
Please.
I would appreciate it.
I recuse myself. My mic is off.
So, for example, people like to talk about angular perspectives, which is a drawing technique, which does not scientifically debunk the curvature, which is actually scientifically backed, for the fact that we know that if you get to higher ground, you can see further into the horizon. We also know that when a boat goes into the horizon or comes up out of the horizon, it rises out of the water. It is not a submarine. It is not rising out of the water. That is the perspective when the curvature comes to view.
Yep.
Also, if you go on a transatlantic flight, you will see curvature. Then there is also the other question. If you've ever been on a flight, you would find the majority of your flights, you are flying in a straight line. Why is this possible?
I don't know why that's possible.
All of these questions get answered in the worst ways possible, right? So it's like they don't want to really scientifically explain the moon or why we can see the shadows from lunar eclipses and stuff like that. Ships on the horizon, looking up at the stars. Why can't I see the same stars that? Why can't I just look to the side of me and see the same stars that someone in Ireland sees or someone in France sees?
Why do you want to mention the stars when I mention the Earth? What's up with that?
Deflection.
I've mentioned 15 different points there, and the only thing you said is why did you mention stars? Well, in my worldview, of a globe and space where stars are above us, if the whole thing was flat, I would be able to angle my head either way and see the stars to either side. But weirdly enough, no matter how clear the sky
So,
is, I never
yeah.
see the stars that are over Japan, ever.
So if I would be a human, I would just be able to see with my eyes, what my eyes could see. Would you agree with me on that? And so this is what I go by. And that's where the argument ends. And but you go, but if this should be that, then that would be that, and that should be. And dude, that's where you lose me.
How logic works.
So that's
Exactly.
as far as I want to take it.
No, this is how logic works. So, like, when I go, if the science is true that the Earth is flat, then I should be able to see that shining star over there.
There's no science. There's no science. It's an observation. It's not a belief.
Again,
it's
you guys
not,
always.
It's not a theory. It's not a belief.
Why do you guys have to argue the vocabulary that's used?
No, people. That's why you talk over me.
That's what it
Because
is.
it's a very simple statement. It's a very simple statement that y'all don't seem to want to. That y'all don't seem to want to understand. It's a simple statement. Or we can see further than we should if this was a ball.
I got a quick question.
Y'all didn't do the investigations of what the drop of horizons should be, because you're still not talking to me about that. So this is just like 2015 again for me, and that's why I get
taught you
but
about
it's funny.
how boats rise out of the horizon, and I also talked about how you can see further into the horizon by gaining higher things. I also said that the angular perspective that you guys use is not a scientifically backed thing. It's a thing that's used in drawing perspectives, right?
I got a quick question. It's simple. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. But why does the sun rise in the east and set in the west every single day?
Okay, so why, if that is a fact, why did the fucking...
It is a fact. It's a fact.
I know,
it's my
I know.
observation.
I witnessed this from day to day, and then
So do I.
So why is it that the moon also moves from east to west, or northeast?
I don't have the answer. I want you to answer.
Well,
me.
no. But this last eclipse moved from right to left.
And usually,
the eclipse before that also went from right to left. It never happened before that.
I think usually
nobody talks about this. But,
Well, you answered a question with another question. Answer mine first.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry for doing that.
They answer every question with a question, or they get carried away with the vocabulary.
He won't answer it. He won't answer the question. I've been sitting here waiting quietly.
Sorry for
It's not a belief; it's a truth. I mean,
it's an observation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
So,
right. So
explain to me.
He's not going to explain it, right? Because in these kind of arguments, all they can do is try and undermine your evidence, because they have no concrete evidence. So what they're going to do every
if
time
I came
you ask
to an argument and said that a pint holds 29 ounces.
But the thing is, we also have questions, and usually our questions are directed towards the validity of the question that's being asked. You understand? It's like, let's say you're asking questions about what you think we know, but how about you answer us? How come planes don't make any adjustment for curvature when they're in the sky?
What?
How come planes use a gyroscope, and a gyroscope is based on a flat plane?
Shazzy wants to answer this question.
And the gyroscope is not electronical; it's completely mechanical.
since Shazzy is the newest one on the panel, I think she's allowed to answer.
You're deflecting. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, chicken snake. Oh, he's gone.
Your audio is
Yeah,
worse.
we can barely hear you, Shazzy.
How's that?
There you go. We can. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Every time I charge my phone, it makes a funny noise.
Now it's bad again.
Really?
Yeah. Now it's better.
Okay.
Keep,
Leave it like
keep
that.
touching. I mean, if you touch the phone, it's okay. Just touch the phone and the audio is okay.
I was trying to do the actions of an airplane, when it's turning. He's been on about the turn. On a plane. When the plane just turns the corner.
We can't hear you.
When the plane turns.
I can hear her. I don't think I understand her
Okay.
accent.
It's undoable.
Right, speak a little bit closer to your mic, Shazzy.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
I may go and find my earphones because I think I've got moisture in my mic.
It's a lot better. Whatever you just did.
I'm holding it right up to my mic. Nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah. I should really plug the laptop in, but I couldn't be arsed. Oh, I said a bad word. Sorry.
Are you good?
It did sound a little fish tanky.
Yeah. They just wouldn't let Haku answer. For such sake. What is their problem with him?
Where did Haku go? Did he go?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Shoot.
Because he kept getting interrupted and
Yeah.
made out to be a dick, but he's not.
Mhm.
But sure, these men who think they're the narcissists, the ones that go right over, aren't they?
Well, I don't think he realised he fell off. I've put the link back up so he can come back up.
Room, you see, because took me ages. I'll drop down because I'm having trouble.
No. There's space on the panel, Shazzy. You're good. Plus, I love your accent.
Oh, do you?
I know. I love your accent too, Shazzy.
Christine. I don't even know who all is on panel, to be honest.
Oh, I'll remove the comment and then the names will come up.
Oh, yes, now I see. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm having my lunch.
Yeah, I haven't had lunch yet, just because I'm sitting here.
This is lunch.
Cup of tea.
What is that? It looks like it's beer. Is it beer?
No, it's cafe latte and chocolate mixed protein drink.
Okay.
Oh.
I joined Herbalife last week.
Oh, you did?
Because I'm trying to the way I've lost 11 stone.
Oh, good for you.
So I am tightening everything up. So I've joined Herbalife because I have to have 80 grams of protein a day.
Nice.
How many? 80?
80 grams. So I have to eat high protein stuff.
Wow. I haven't heard of Herbalife in such a, I remember that back in the 80s or something. I remember my parents being on that.
I love the crisps and I love their wee bars. And I got a thing of rose oil because you can add it into the chocolate and it's like Turkish delight.
Yeah?
Oh, tasty.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, because I don't like milkshakes. I hate milkshakes, but these are going down not too bad.
But Shazzy, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Talking about that now, I've had,
Damn right.
since joining Herbalife, I had a admirer text me on Saturday.
Oh,
you did?
And he's been texting me all weekend. And I was supposed to go to the club at 6 o'clock this morning, but I didn't go till 9. So I missed him on purpose.
Yeah, you made him wait a little bit, Shazzy.
Yeah.
Don't get too anxious, right? Make them sweat it out a minute.
Yep, that's it. Keep them king,
Keep them guessing.
Keep them king. Is that it?
Yeah, keep them on their toes.
That's it. I've had to wait 9 years to find somebody, so I'm taking my time.
Yeah, how
Yes,
did you
you
meet
do that.
him?
At Herbalife.
Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they're good, good.
Good on
He's
you,
my
Shazzy.
he's my type. He's oh my god, I forgot it again. What's the color of hair I like? Richard Gere.
Oh, like
Yeah.
salt and pepper?
He's salt and pepper. Yeah, he's salt and pepper.
Mhm.
He's
What?
actually he's old, a wee bit older than me, but he's very nice.
Yeah, yeah. I like them a little bit older. Yeah.
Well, I am old, for flip's sake.
Don't they all?
So
Well,
I had a problem with the last question that they asked about flat Earth with planes. Um, a larger aircraft has 4 principles that it works by: lift, gravity, drag, and they all work together, right? So on a larger aircraft, gravity is always going to be pulling them down towards Earth. So what they're actually doing is only countering that to then fly around the curvature. So they're not having to fly a curved pattern because gravity is constantly tethering them down.
That's right.
On
Yeah.
smaller aircrafts, you do actually have to make manual adjustments. Ask any small aircraft flyer and they will explain this to you.
Can I just say something? The new planes that they're building at the minute in Sprint, they built them over here and they go to Canada. Well, my son actually makes the wings for the new planes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's neat, Shazzy.
Yeah.
Very important. The wings on a plane, I think, are the most important part, right?
Yeah, they are. And he's the only one this at this minute can do his job.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
he
because
did.
he's a good boy because you raised him.
Oh well, yeah, he's a very good engineer.
Yeah.
That's he's been doing it for 17 years.
Mhm.
That's he went into engineering, went into the first aircraft place, and now he's moved to the new one in Belfast, Sprint, who build the planes for Canada.
Oh, neat.
And the wings, they build five wings a week. They have to have 5 wings done a week for their quota.
5 wings a week.
Yeah,
And
it
then
takes
there's
2
just
days to
yeah.
build one. So he's had to do Saturday and Sunday. That's why I've been driving all week because he's
Yeah.
no license at the minute, and I have to be taxi.
Oh, it's just like when he was back in high school, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I know. So yeah, he has a real intense job to do. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's an important job. You can't snooze on that particular job.
no. They did train somebody else to do it, but he's 65
Oh,
and he
yeah,
only comes in a couple of days a week.
yeah.
So
He'll be
they're
retired
trying.
in a few
It
years.
took them 3 months to train Jamie, and it
Mhm.
takes usually 6 to 7 months to train somebody to do the part. So there you go. Bit of
Well, there you go.
information.
Go ahead, or yeah, finish about your planes then. That's neat, Shazzy. Super neat. I think
Is
Haiku
your
was.
son a flat earther?
What is it? What'd you say, honey?
I asked if her son was a flat earther.
Yeah, Shazzy, is your son a flat earther?
I haven't a bloody clue. My son goes in when he gets home. He goes into his shed, plays his game online, and smokes weed. That's all he does. Then he goes to work 12
Sounds
hours.
good to me.
He works 12 hours.
Yeah, that's a long day, huh? But he's not a flat earther though, or you don't know.
The money he earns, For Saturday and Sunday, we earned 600 quid just for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
That's a lot, for overtime.
Yeah.
And his wages are about $2,000 a month at the minute. Then overtime,
Yeah.
and he's always skint.
And he's always what? What was the last part?
Skint, broke, no money.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he doesn't give me bugger all.
Right. That's all right. He's young.
He's 34, Krista.
Oh well.
He's an
That's
old man.
okay. He's still, yeah, that's still young. That's still young. That's okay. He'll be able to save. He's got some years to get that together.
I forgot I left the TV on this morning. Look where it's what it's on.
Shazzy, I'm in my 40s and I always skin. So sometimes people never learn, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm 58, coming 59. Next year I'm going to be 60.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now and then look at you got like a whole new attitude, and you're on this herbal life, and you got a date going, and you lost all that weight.
We'll have a herbal life together.
Yeah. Yeah, Shazzy, that's great. I'm glad for you. You look happy and seem very happy.
Getting there, Krista.
Good.
Took time.
Yeah.
2 years, but I'm getting there.
Good. Yeah, I hope so. I hope, 9 years is a long time, Shazzy. So.
Well, I was with somebody, but there was no interest. He was
chemistry.
Yeah, it was something like that. But he left 2 years ago, New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah.
But we're still friends. Still come to see the dogs and the kids.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not an evil person. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, you're always so sweet. Always so sweet.
I'm actually going to drop down because I've got the chairs on the table here to mop and
I love your house. Your house looks so nice.
Thank you. I try to keep it tidy with 3 dogs. It's hard.
Yeah,
you can
it looks tidy.
The change of pace that the panel has taken since you got up here,
right?
Shazzy.
Yeah.
And it's a nice fresh air. I do say so myself.
Shazzy, you were like an instant Xanax for everybody.
Right.
Thanks. I'm Xanax, right? I'm going to change my name to that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a great quality.
What she's actually calling you is a serious problem and drug epidemic that's happening in America. That's what she's actually just called you. She's saying that you're overprescribed and you're ruining people's lives. That's what she just said. Just saying.
No, I'm not going to listen to him, Shazzy. I know you didn't say any such thing.
Well, I'm actually going to go and try and go live this week one night.
Oh, Shazzy, actually make a comment in chat so I can sub up to your channel and drop your link.
Okay, love, no worries.
I will for sure come.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm just going to see if I can get a nice friendly chat thing going.
Yeah. Stay away from flat Earth.
Yeah, don't talk about flat Earth, religion, politics.
No kids. No boring topics.
Right.
Stay away from hackers.
All fun and games. Might have a few games.
Somewhat civilized.
I might have a music quiz or something.
You might have a music what?
Music quiz.
Oh, music quiz. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that would
I
be
like
fun.
those.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I would love to. I'll love to come. So, do you know what day you're gonna do it?
I'm thinking whatever's boring at the weekend. You know, Easy doesn't go live.
On Saturdays, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe a Saturday for an hour or so. Yeah,
that would be great.
Do it, Shazzy, because I'll be there if I'm not working. If I'm not working,
yeah.
most Saturdays.
Are
I
you
will
thinking?
for sure come too.
I'll try and make it so it suits all people,
Yeah.
English and whoever else, American, whatever. All
Yeah.
right. I'll leave my name down in chat there, Mel.
Lee, just drop a comment, and Wiccan's gonna drop your channel, so then we can all sub up. I mean, I work most Saturdays, but if you're on later, like in
I'll
the
leave it.
evening,
Yeah, it might be late. Maybe 10 I'll start or something.
yeah.
Just
All
don't have
right.
people like me on panel, okay? Shazzy. Avoid people like that.
Everybody can come up panel. I don't care. If you're rude or anything, you get thrown off.
I'll always do.
She'll throw your ass right out of there.
I won't take no shit. Taking no shit. Shazzy takes no shit.
I know that about you, Shazzy. So hey, Carol, did you hear? She takes no shit.
Yeah, she's Irish. She don't fuck with the Irish,
I know.
especially women.
I'm Irish too. How come?
I have so many in my block list. It's terrible.
The one time I went to Ireland, I got arrested. So yeah, don't do that.
See, So don't fuck with the Irish.
No, I went to Ireland once. I went to Belfast, and I had a wonderful weekend, but I understood no one.
12. That's only 18 miles from me, Mel. Belfast.
Yeah, I had such a good weekend, Shazzy. But honestly, hand on heart, I didn't understand a fucking word anyone was saying.
Yeah, but when you go up to Belfast, you get really staunch, broad accent. But down this direction, we're more snobby. Not snobby. We just talk more polite.
Because I understand you, but I remember just understanding. Oh, I was out, I was drinking, as you do when you go away for the weekend. I understood no one.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
from the same
it's a hard
country as you.
accent it's a hard accent to understand. I agree, Mel.
Yeah. So, some Belfast and even down the Low Country, hey, I got a tractor. They talk slow, but
They talk slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways of people speak.
Yeah, different dialects according to what part of the region you're in, and
like if I go like 7 miles to Bangor, they're real snobs. They talk really snobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just everywhere's different. They have their own speech wherever it came from. I know I'm a Viking, so
a Viking. See, that's how badass she is. She's a Viking.
That's where I came from.
Yeah.
That's funny because I'm a Celt.
My 7th removed great grandfather was King of Munster over here.
Oh.
So I'll let you,
Shazzy.
I'll let you look it up. The King of Munster. He was an O'Neill. I'm not doxing myself. Don't worry.
To look up.
No worries. Right,
well,
everybody.
Royalty. Bye, Princess Shazzy.
Bye-bye, my love. Thank you for coming up and calming down the panel. I've much appreciated.
When you need me again, just ask me up, okay?
Oh,
I did it on flow states and got your man Paul to shut up, so I'm good at it.
Really, you're good at it. Oh, Paul is that guy, isn't it? That dude that doesn't get on with flow, isn't it?
That's Paul. That's him. That's who I shut up on the panel. That's him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a wee video on flows on my channel, and it shows me sorting them out.
Oh, okay.
I know who to call. My Irish unicorn.
I know.
You just call me Mel and I'll sort them out. Love.
I'm very grateful to you. Thank you.
Very grateful.
I'll behave.
Bye, Hacky. Bye, everybody.
I see you Saturday.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Crispy, your friend Matthew is sweet.
Yeah, he is sweet, right?
He's very sweet.
He's a very nice person. I've always thought he was just such a nice man. And he has a child that has autism as well. So that's how, and then he's a real good dad and stuff. So I've always gotten along with him. He's a very He's got a very chill personality, very nice. Yeah.
And
So
that voice to die for.
the voice is so nice, right? He really has
Do you,
has such
sorry
a
to
relaxing voice.
interrupt you, Chris. Do you have a child with autism? Is that why
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
mentioned
I
that?
do. Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair
sure do.
enough.
Yep.
Right, guys, I've just put the link in for Shazzy. Do go in, like, go and subscribe to her. And then we can all join her. Is she doing a first panel, did she say?
I think she was saying she was gonna come around 10 o'clock, and then
No, she said it was her very first panel.
yeah, it's her very first
Yeah,
one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's all
first
go in
live.
bother on Saturday. Let's go bother her on Saturday.
Yeah,
On her
that's right.
panel.
So, but yeah, hey, cool. I try and like when it's interesting to learn to hear what other parents are, how their
Yeah,
children
yeah.
are, and at different ages. You know, because I don't know exactly what is ahead of me, and so it's always good to learn from other people that have more experience or have done it. You know, um,
Yes. It, well,
you know,
it's a hard thing to navigate. Like, just like a quick example is like when like a tip or a stim can be something that's also like deemed like bad behavior, but like you can't really be punishing them for a tick or a stim.
yeah, they have certain mannerisms that well, they're not mannerisms, but it's very indicative of autism, and they have a what they call sensory integration disorder.
Yeah.
I think there was like 94% of them have that as well. So
Is there no courses available in the US that teach you how to parent? Because when you parent a child on the spectrum, all what we've been taught as like what should be parenting is not it's not suitable for
yes.
children on the spectrum. Is there courses in the US that can work
Yes,
with
I suggest that anybody that's struggling or might have just a brand new diagnosis. When I first I mean I was in denial for such a long time. I just wouldn't admit to it, but I had walked by a bulletin board and I saw it was like 10 things that or 10 signs that your child might have autism, and he had like 9 of these things. And I just went out to my car and I just started to
Which
cry,
I mean,
cry so hard.
wouldn't you love to diagnose your own child, without recognizing any of his talents, and but you would be able to define some of his demeanors and some of his failures, but you didn't know any of his talents?
Yeah,
Didn't you like?
I'm not
Did
talking
you
about
like?
that.
Did
It's
you
just
actually? Did
it's
you
just
actually?
like
You
I
know? Do you
recognize
know
that.
where I'm getting at? I mean,
Yeah, I do.
this is actually what people are. This is what society is pointing to. Like, oh, everybody is ill, everybody is sick, everybody has a mental flaw. I mean, what about people's talents?
Yes,
Do you know-
yeah, he's got a lot of those, but he was a baby. So, and he was only like
Nah, come on.
2 or 3 years
I mean,
old.
they have all kinds of in these days.
Absolutely.
They
But you're
have
missing
all
but boy,
words for all these defections but they don't actually acknowledge the talents anymore,
yeah,
do they?
boy, that wasn't the point of
No,
what
I
Mel
know,
is
but
asking me.
that's what triggered me. That's
Yeah,
what triggered
I
me.
see that. But here's the thing is that um I I went out to my car and I just cried because I knew he had a lot of these symptoms, but I just didn't want to. I don't know. I just didn't want to say it out loud or whatever because it would be true. I don't know. But anyway, after I had my own little temper tantrum, I went and made a bunch of calls, and there were services that were free, and you can call your just start calling around the area that you live in. And there were ladies that came to my home, and it was a free service. And they taught me how to be a parent to a child with autism. They taught me how to
Who's
do
doing? Who's
everything.
doing? Who's not muting up in the background?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Haku.
Haku. Mute up,
It's always
Haku.
the same, isn't it?
So yeah, I just went and had these ladies come to my home, and they taught me how to teach him how to speak, how to teach him how to. They taught me how I should discipline him, how to potty train him, basically everything, because everything that I knew how as a parent, because I had a child before him, everything I knew, that all had to be thrown out the window. I had to start over and figure out how to teach somebody that learns differently than a typical child. So and I couldn't believe how much help was out there and how much free help was out there. And you'll be so surprised, but you have to look for it. They're not going to come knocking on your door. You have to look for it. But I made a bunch of calls, and I got so much help. I got more help than I knew what to do with. So and it was all very, very helpful, really helpful in trying to navigate being a parent to a child that was different and learned differently. And he's doing real well. But I'm now approaching the where he will be aging out of school. They're allowed to stay in school until they're 22 here in the United States. Actually, I think they may have even lengthened that time. But then after that, then what do you do, after they get out of school? So I'm always interested. And the thing about it being a spectrum is really they are all so very, very different. And it's difficult to there's no they're so different on how they respond and how they act. You'll hear about these meltdowns and things like that. For my home had to be very peaceful. Nobody raised their voice in my home. I had to keep everything on a very strict routine, everything very routine. And when you get out of those routines, that's when you would see, some of the meltdowns or some, I was very lucky just because I stayed very routine with him with everything. Like he wouldn't wear a coat in the wintertime unless it was red. His coat in kindergarten was red, and therefore it's had to be red every day, every year since. So a red coat, sometimes that was hard to find, but he wouldn't wear a coat unless it was red. And those are just like some of the things that kids with autism, they really have to have the same things at all times, the same routine. And as long as it's predictable, they're able to follow a routine. At least my son is, and he knows what's going to happen from moment to moment, or from day to day. He's the happiest child alive. I feel so fortunate that I get to be his mom. It's like I've done a really good job with him. He's just been like he's taught me so much about myself. He's a really good boy, and I'm so proud of him.
Oh, you're going to get me tearing up again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
girl.
very good parent.
Yeah.
You're a very good parent, Crispy. And if you have links to any of these things that I could read up on,
The
Haiku,
autism stuff.
I'm posting a couple of things here from our last panels that we did with Mel.
Are you talking about the
including
flat
some of
earth stuff, or are you talking about the
no,
autism?
about like
mental health.
autism.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, cool. I've
mental health stuff, raising kids on the spectrum.
Yeah,
Parenting with Dignity is my favorite program that's ever been made. It's by Drew Bledsoe's dad. And I went through that kind of coming out of
Are you
prison.
putting them in the YouTube chat?
My kids. Yes, I'm throwing these
Hey, Q,
Google photo albums, but there's links in the pictures that'll go to this stuff.
Is there what?
Hey, Q, do you mind? Can I ask you how old the child is?
You can ask me in Discord, but I don't
Okay.
disclose anything about
Okay.
my personal online. Yeah.
Can you request
But
me?
I'm in the Weirdo Wonderland, so I assume I could probably find you in the Weirdo Wonderland or in Easy's Discord. So
I don't know. Well, I'm on Discord just under Crispy Treat. I'm on every platform as Crispy Treat, or my username is Crisp513.
Cougar name?
okay.
Is that your cougar name?
Cougar name Crisp513 is what it is, and
Okay.
that's my username. Oh, you said that's what you said. I thought you said Cougar, and I was saying username.
I did say,
Oh, you
but
did
it's kind of
say.
like, yeah, but I mean, you are such a cougar. You are.
I am a cougar. If that's where doesn't that mean where young men are constantly trying to get with a older lady?
Yeah. Yep,
Something.
Yeah.
that's what it means.
I think it's something like
No,
that.
no.
What?
It's older women that prey on young men.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it's
Like,
too
come
sweet.
on.
Don't spoil the illusion,
I
dude. Don't
know.
spoil the illusion. Come on. What the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing?
They're
I
the
really,
predator.
yeah. I don't know
Okay.
about. I don't have
Hey.
any. I'm not a predator at all.
That's
I
not
just know
predator.
that I get
My baby's dad is 10 years younger than me. That doesn't mean I'm a predator.
right.
It just
Yeah.
means that I can hook up with younger men.
There's a lot of young men that try. Yeah, younger men are very interested.
I
And
got asked out yesterday by a 24-year-old, bless him, and I told him I was old enough to be his mama.
yeah, for some reason they just
Right.
have like he's just giving us shit. Look at he's laughing.
No, seriously, like he's 24. He's American, and he asked if he wanted to come over to London to take me out on a date.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, no, you're good, thank you, you're sweet, but I'm too old.
Did you tell him he's just too whittle? He's way
He's
too
too
whittle for you,
little.
Mel.
But it's not the first time it's happened on YouTube. I went on a friend creator's panel, and her 23-year-old son went fucking crazy for me for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I was going, I'm too old for you.
Oh, the
And he was
prince.
like, I moved to London, I'll get a job. He planned it all out. And I was like,
Wow.
yeah.
Also, that means that until he got a job and all of that stuff, that means you would have to take care of him.
Yeah, I've got enough. I've got a kid already. What do you mean, mommy, Resto? I can't help it if younger men are attracted to me.
Right. Remember my situation when I tried to have that one night stand and that guy said, "You're so sexy, mommy," and that was the end.
Yeah, that was the end.
I couldn't get. I was like, "Oh gosh, no!" That was the guy that was when I was asking him how to get home, and he was pointing, and he was missing 3 fingers, and I had no clue that he was missing all those digits.
No, it wasn't no Dick Dave Chicken Snake. He's not 24. But no, look, I was flattered. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm flattered. But at the end of the day,
very flattering.
When they're too young, they're too young. It's morally wrong.
You know what? You kind of look like the weird science girl, Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, fuck you, that's a compliment.
Right? Doesn't she?
That's a compliment.
Right? She's gorgeous, but
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, Kelly LeBrock, she was absolutely stunning. And
She
don't you
was
remember
stunning.
that movie? Yeah,
She
Weird
was like
Science.
in Weird Science, right?
Yeah, Weird Science. Yeah,
Weird Science. Yeah.
she's gorgeous. And then doesn't Mel kind of
She
remind
was
you of her?
Was gorgeous.
She showed her muff in that movie, Weird Science. I remember it.
We're talking about the
Because that
80s.
part of the VHS tape is like worn out.
She showed her muff. How?
Damn right.
You didn't know that? Oh yeah. Us guys, yeah, we got that part of the
I
VHS
don't
tape
remember that at all.
Yeah, that part of the
Totally
VCR
wow.
tape goes whoop, 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 every time you
You
play it.
pause it right at that moment. Yep.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna flip back to flat Earth in just a second now.
Oh my goodness.
There used to be a guy that used to I forget, Howard Stern used to talk about him or whatever, and there was a guy that had his whole channel or whatever was about he got clips of all he had naked clips of everybody at every movie that where there was a naked person, he had it. Like I forget the
Damn.
name of his thing.
Well,
Yeah.
with science, anything is possible. Have you hear? I encountered an article a few weeks ago. Malaysian guy, I think he was from Malaysia. He's a business millionaire, and he's married. And his wife was a bit teasing him about his dick size. I think it's not that big. And he went on search and it was successful. The first successful transplant that he found a donor. He wanted specifically a 12-inch black dick, and
He
he
was looking
found
for
after
what was he looking for? A
No.
donor for what?
a
Sir,
12-inch black dick
that's dedication
from,
right there.
A
and
black
he found one from South Africa, a donor. And yeah, I think they exchanged a lot of money, and the whole operation went very good,
you can't
and he's happy.
wait, you can't get a dick transplant.
Why
Yes, a
not?
I'm
dick
sure you could.
transplant. An
Fuck yeah,
Asian
you
guy
could.
got a
You know you
black
could.
12-inch dick transplant.
A
Oh,
12-inch dick. Fuck
There's
me.
gotta-
No,
I mean,
but
there's,
you
there's
can
gotta
get
be some porno movies on that.
you can
Oh my
get
god, who's he fucking
You
and
gotta be
everything?
able to find that on the gray web. I mean,
Clip the size of a forearm.
Uncle Fetty surely knows what you're talking about.
yeah, you can get a I
It's
think
not
you can
quite
get like
Futanari,
a
but it's
you can
possible.
get it to be a little bit bigger, but you can't take somebody else's penis and put it on
Oh,
Yeah.
sure you could.
Well,
Sure
no,
you
it can.
can.
no,
It can be
it's
done. I mean,
too
Uncle
vascular.
Fetty, let us into. Let us. I mean, this is your type of
I'm sure.
knowledge.
It's too
It's right
vascular.
in my wheelhouse.
Well,
I know this
when
because of
when
Lorraine Bobbitt.
females,
You remember Lorraine
how do
Bobbitt that
when
cut her
female,
dude?
Yeah, John
Hang
Bobbitt.
on, guys.
okay,
One at
so
a time. One at a time. Wolf, for what you're saying? Oh, doorbell.
when females get a sex change, how do they where do they get the utensil from?
They use their own. They use their own situation they have in their own kitchen. They've got their kitchen, and
Why?
they make it form into a small penis.
Basically, just make it into a big clit.
Yeah, they take they take the clit and then they make that a they give them hormones and things
Wouldn't it
to
be
make it a
easier
little
just to
bit bigger,
find
and
like
then
some
they shape it.
roadkill and just like do the transplant thing?
No, you can't take somebody else's penis and put it on them. Like, let's say if somebody was in an accident or something like that,
Line the
you
veins
But
wouldn't
up,
be
get
able
some
I
to.
mean,
leeches on there for meters.
that can happen if you're from a man to a man, but not from a man to a woman.
No, not you can't
Right.
do it at all because
Well,
it's too vascular and it doesn't. You wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't work, and you wouldn't be
no,
able
you
to
got to
do
be a
it.
real artist. You got to be a real artist. I mean, but if you can do a heart transplant, you can also
Yeah,
do
you
it.
get. I know, but
I mean,
heart.
if you can do a heart transplant, you can also do a penis transplant. Come on,
No,
that's
I
not
mean,
so
there was a Russian
honey, you can't.
scientist.
It's not
He
far fetched.
transplanted
It
there
doesn't.
was
It
a
doesn't. You can't do
Russian
it.
scientist that transplanted the head of one dog
No, that's what you
onto the
heard.
shoulders of
That's
another
what you
dog.
heard, Crispy Treat, that they could not do it. That it
Well,
was his own
where are
dick.
you getting your now? Your boy, I'll tell you what.
Like a
You
total
like to
head
debate me. You
transplant.
trying to dig your heels
Yeah, I
in.
touched the nerve there. I touched the nerve there.
Calm
Well,
down,
you ain't
Gerbil.
gonna.
Calm down.
I just am not gonna let you get away with it. I'm just not gonna be extra polite and say, okay, well, maybe we'll just agree to disagree. You can't do it. I'm telling you, it will not work. And that penis would have to. It has a lot of functions. You have to pee out of it. You want to have sex with it. There's
I mean,
no.
with the size increase,
Exactly.
he probably had to take on at least 2 or 3 extra pints of blood.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Guys, I got
it-
my skin products. I fucking love this shit.
But
Just
we were
quickly-
we were just deep into sex, and you get into skin products now.
No,
What
no,
the
quickly. Right, so you know how I love my skin stuff?
Yes, I do.
I fucking love my skin stuff. This is one of my favorite products. Let me just show everybody. So this is a sugar scrub. And
Oh,
Mm.
I'm
yeah.
not sure where it's from. I think Germany, maybe, or something.
Geomar. Where do you get it?
I bought it. I get it from TK Maxx. I think the review is called
TJ
something else.
Maxx.
Yeah,
TJ Maxx. Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's in a foreign language, I'm not sure
Yeah.
where it's originally from,
We
but
can probably
this,
get it on Amazon.
oh my God, this stuff is fucking leaves your skin like silk.
Yeah. Are the grains? What are the grains made out of? The scrub.
I'll
I know
be
it's
the
a
judge
sugar
of that.
scrub, but what?
It's sugar. Hang on, the writing's quite small. And plus it's in a different language. Where's the English one?
Sugar for on your skin. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of
That
sticky?
exfoliates it. The when you do a sugar scrub or any kind of a scrub, sometimes they're done with
Oh.
shells and whatever. It exfoliates your skin.
Oh, so,
And
It's
so,
too
so you
little.
rub it. So you
That's
rub it
okay.
in and you rinse it off.
Yes,
Yeah,
rub it
you
on your
you rub
skin.
it in and then you
Oh.
rinse it off and it leaves your skin like absolute silk. It's just
Yeah.
gorgeous. Then
And it
I've got
also
I
it's
love
really good because it makes you want to or it makes your skin renew its cells, and so it's good for your skin. Makes
and then
everything
I
good for
love
you.
bath salts.
I
You
use
know,
that too. I use
I
those.
love bath salts. So I've got
What
loads of them.
flavor is that? What flavor is your doctor?
This
Your
one
doctor.
is
Oh, look at all these fucking ingredients. What? Look at this.
What
Oh,
the
come on.
hell?
Oh, this
Yeah,
can
they're
be good
bath
for you.
salts.
No,
this
Epsom
one.
this
salt.
doesn't.
It's
No,
rich in look. It's rich in
no,
80
look. No, show us the
minerals.
other side. Show us the
Yeah,
other
it's got 80 minerals in it.
No.
80.
No, look
That-
at the back of it, Mel. How many?
Got a
How what's
list
the
all
back
with
of it?
I don't
I
even
can't
want to read.
read
I
that.
don't
It's,
even
no,
want
no,
to
no, no.
read.
It's in different languages, guys. That's
It's in
why.
different languages, y'all.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
don't know.
frozen by
I know
the
that
way.
trick. I know that trick, but then again, read from the first word that's thick printed to the next word that's thick printed, and
This
that's
one
like
is
80
citrus.
words in between. Please
Yeah.
No,
don't.
this
What
one here
flavor
is
is that one?
a pure salt.
Magnesium hydroxide.
Citrus.
Yeah,
So
but
this
is
one's
it orange? I've not seen the orange one. I would
yeah,
love to
orange.
smell. I want to smell like oranges or grapefruits.
Yeah, and this one is mango, grapefruit, melon, and pineapple.
Oh, I would love to smell like that.
And when you come out the bath,
I have this special method to make women smell like exotic fruits and like citrus fruits.
Ew, no. Thank
No,
you.
you wouldn't want to go through that.
No, yeah, I don't know. Exotic fluids seems a little terrifying. Let me see. What is mine made out of?
I mean, the jar, the foreign one, this one here, I normally stock up on this one. I've got about 5 in there. This one's one of my favorites. It really is.
I have mine in a fancy. I've got mine dished out in a fancy little bowl with like a scooper, so I don't have the packaging anymore. But
yeah, I mean, Creative Witch said you can make your own. Yeah,
yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can with with that big what's that big sugar? What is that? You know what I mean? Like those. Yeah. What's that sugar called? You can do it with salt too.
Raw cane sugar and
Yes,
Epsom salt.
that's it. Thank you.
I've got the one that I'm using right now is a brown sugar one. So when you rub it all over your body, it don't look great, but there's this like it smells absolutely fucking divine. Like there's a really strong, there's a lot of lemongrass in there, and yeah, there's coffee grounds as well, and it just like you know, guys, it's so good to exfoliate the skin with and remove all those dead skin cells.
I'm not going to scrub my skin with sugar. No.
Yeah, it's why
when I come out, boy, I smell and taste like sugar.
I would scrub your skin with sugar, though. You know.
But it's why men.
But you know, I wouldn't
men
scrub my own skin with sugar. No.
Is it edible?
No, it's not edible. I don't think.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise it. It's got fragrance and stuff in it, but it's why men age so much nicer than women. It's because they shave their face nearly every day. Sometimes they don't if they have a beard, but most of the time men have to shave, and that exfoliates their face every day, and therefore that helps with aging. So I've always been a makeup artist. I've done that. Like that's my side hustle. I've done that for a zillion years.
So you did notice like the lower skin of the man's face, like the chin and the jaw is is in better condition than the cheeks and the forehead.
Oh, because are you asking if that's in better condition?
Yeah, because of the shaving.
Yeah, the shaving is helps Yeah, absolutely. It also helps if you put any moisturizer or anything on afterwards. It
Hmm.
helps that helps a lot because you've got fresh skin right there if you exfoliate it first.
Yeah, it
And
does
then
make sense.
yeah, the moisturizer kind of can get to
But
your
to men, it
skin.
sounds a bit gay to think about those things. But
It's not.
But
That
but it
is
does make sense.
no,
I
you
mean,
would be surprised how many young men, they've got a whole skincare regimen and they buy skincare for themselves. That's a thing of the past, where men are fine with using skincare. I mean, it's a thing that is widely accepted. So they even
back in
have
the day, I mean, when I
men's
was young, it was cool
line.
to scar yourself. Just let's get. I mean, just punch you so hard that I get a scar in my face. Just
I
Yeah,
like,
because
just want
that
to
made
say
you look
thank you, Shazzy. Sorry to interrupt, Crispy. Thank you, Shazzy. That's really sweet of you. Thank you very much. You're so sweet. But no, guys, I always talk about skincare, and it's really important because, like, look at me. I'm almost 50.
she looks beautiful and she
I
stayed
look
out of
after.
she
I
was
look
stayed
after
out of
my
the
skin.
sun. The biggest
Well,
thing
no,
is
no,
the
no,
sun.
no. I didn't mean it because I think I look beautiful. I just mean that, even like I get told all the time, even in real life, I look in my early 30s and I'm almost 50. I'm going to be 49 in June. And that's because I really try hard to look after my skin all
Right.
over.
oh,
But
I
you
see. When
you've
I look
stayed
at
out
you,
of
it's
the
like the
sun, right?
camera. The camera is just very kind on you. That's all I see.
Oh, stop it. She looks
The
beautiful.
camera's kind on you.
It's
But in real life, I don't have a camera in front of me.
You
no,
look
but
great. But
I
I'm
like you.
asking
I like
you,
you
did
for
you
who you
sun
are.
your face, Mel? You didn't sun your face. I know you didn't because your skin looks beautiful. It looks like you did not sun your face and your neck.
I didn't do what with my face and my neck.
You didn't get in the sun and
I
sun.
try not to. No, I try.
Right.
I don't sunbathe. No,
Because that is
but
the
I
worst.
smoke and I drink. So in theory, I should look older than what I am. This is
What
what
are
I'm
you on
saying.
about?
You've got this
We don't have to
delicate.
try to not sun in this country. We don't have sun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys don't really have a bunch of sunny days, do
That's
you?
that's probably the same reason why all these girls have the black hair, right? Like, how come? You're so far up in the north, and all these girls have these black hairs, right? All these black. I mean, that doesn't make sense
What do
unless
you think that they should be? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. You think they
yeah,
should be blonde?
yeah. But because they lack sunshine, they have even whiter skin and black hair. Because they're in the UK.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, the
Well,
Irish are very much dark hair, blue eyed. I mean, that's a generalization, but a lot, my observation, and I don't know whether Shazzy would confirm or deny, but from my observations, a lot of Irish women have got dark hair, blue eyes.
you look. Where was Snow White from? You look very much like Snow White.
Really?
South
Because
of
I've got
Germany.
olive skin.
I wouldn't call her Snow White, but yeah. The complexion and the eyes, yeah.
Why wouldn't you call her Snow White?
Yeah,
Her.
she's too
Yeah.
small. I would call her a doll. I would call her Snow White
Oh,
doll.
Yeah,
oh.
that's what I'm talking
Snow,
about.
Snow White is
Yeah.
like 6 feet, you know.
Snow
And
White is not 6 feet. What
yeah,
the?
she is. Yeah,
How do you know that? Like, what do you
yeah.
mean? Yeah,
Because I
she
met
is.
her. Because I actually met her.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, do you think there's just one Snow White?
The real one.
Uh,
The real
uh,
one?
I think that I met a real one, but there could be several real ones.
Yeah. You
So you
think there
observed
might
her.
be a bunch of
I'm
them?
willing to learn. I'm willing to
the,
learn.
the the real story of Snow White is that the origin is from south of Germany, Snow Witcher,
South of what?
Germany.
Germany.
Austria.
Germany.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
Austria. That's Austria.
Well, it's settled. You look like Snow White,
hmm
Mel. I think so.
Oh,
And she
thank
was
you.
very pretty.
Yes.
No,
Well,
but
I'm not that pretty, but thank
no,
you. But yeah,
I
your
no,
face
no,
is really stunning.
no. I would oppose that. I mean, you would like something between a midget and Snow White.
It's little person. You're not allowed to say midget. That's a derogatory
Oh, I
term
can't.
now.
I didn't.
Well, usually
No,
you're
it
Yeah.
was
supposed to have
just a midget.
7 dwarfs.
a mythical reference.
Yeah, I think they get offended by that too. So
No.
it's little
Okay, I
person.
didn't know that. Thank you for
Yeah,
teaching.
well, that's why I corrected you, because I know you would have corrected me.
I would.
So
I totally would. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't get easily offended, but yeah, I am quite short. I'm actually, I think, one
one
inch.
inch before she could she could file for disability.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I said that to me last time.
Damn.
It's the truth. She is 1 inch taller. And if she was 1 inch shorter, she could file for disability for being a little person.
She's not
Good
kidding me.
Lord.
Like Crispy Treat
I'm
is
not
not
kidding.
kidding me. She's being very
No.
serious.
Yeah.
Well, I always said
Thank
my
you
whole
for
life.
warning me, Crispy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I always said my whole. Oh, I got the wrong. My whole adult life that I was 5 foot. It was just easy to say 5 foot, but I'm actually 1.50 exactly on the dot, which is 4'11".
Can you imagine her trying to shut the back of a van or back of an SUV? She would
Yeah.
have to get a little step stool or something to shut the
Man.
thing closed.
I try not to think about these things.
I mean, she would never be able to get something frozen in the top of the shelves at the grocery store. She would have to ask for
so
help
cute.
to get
I
something
told you
outside.
this thing
Once
when I
I start
fell out.
thinking about these things, I start thinking about Mel is going to be even cuter. You know,
You
she's
know, Voya, did you hear the story where I fell out the
Yeah.
Range Rover? Did
Yeah,
you hear
she's
that?
so
story?
little.
I was literally about to say, I'd love to see you try and climb into the Land Rover.
No,
like
no,
that.
happily, right? We'd been on a night out, and my boyfriend's at the time friend decided to bring us back, right? And so he had a Range Rover, and obviously I was a tad bit tipsy, and I underestimated the length of my leg and the length to the pavement. So I put my leg out to get out the car, and obviously it was too short to
Your
touch
leg
the
was nowhere near the floor.
landed on the floor, face down.
Oh my
Damn.
God. You're a white girl wasted.
No, I just didn't reach the floor. I
I
thought I would
know.
have done, but I didn't reach the floor.
Yeah.
So
I bet she doesn't reach the floor right now. Her feet are dangling in
yeah,
the
my
chair
feet
she's
are
sitting
dangling.
in. Yeah.
Well, no, I sit them, I perch them. You know, on the bottom of the wheelie bit at the bottom of the
Right.
chair. I perch them
Right.
on top of there. So
But you're like at a bar stool or something. You must be like, I mean, you must need a booster seat, you know?
thanks.
Damn.
Well, no, I don't mind being short. I think it's quite like men love it, and I
Yeah.
don't mind being
Oh,
short.
yeah. Men do love it. And then
Mm.
that's
Oh, yeah.
because all the tall men go out with you little short, tiny little things. And then I'm
Infamous,
left
I've
with,
posted the link, sweetheart. It's there.
I'm
The
left with tiny, tiny guys. I'm
I'm going to
tall.
tell you. I mean, if I would like to go out with Mel, right? When I see her
Oh.
face and her hair, but then again, when she's 4'11", I don't
Yeah.
know how that's gonna feel. I never been with such a small, tiny
Well,
person.
she would not. She has to go out with somebody that believes.
I'm just
that
gonna carry her. I'm just gonna carry her.
over your shoulder like a
Come on.
Viking.
Yeah, right.
You're
I'm
gonna
just gonna
throw her
sit on
over
my
your
shoulder.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds
it's fun,
good.
boy.
And
I
she,
mean,
and she would have Pandora on her arm, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Would be cool. You know?
No, it's fun. I mean, I told you the tallest man I've been out with was 6'7". Now that looked odd.
Yeah,
Even
that's crazy because that would have looked like, I bet you came up to his crotch. I know you did.
even with my massive
Like a
heels,
circus. Yeah.
it did look like a circus act. It did, but you know, it was fun climbing him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Now, did he
Lol.
put you in like a football hold? I mean, you know what I mean.
Let's just put it this way: when they're tall and you're short, there's a lot of things they can do with you.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
I bet.
Football hold always goes. I mean,
How
I
do
wanna
you know
try
what a
this.
football
I
hold
want to
is?
try. I want to try this with a large woman. I think I can also do the football hold with a large woman.
You know, you have to be pretty strong to do. And how do you know what a football hold is anyway?
Hey,
I'm pretty
so Crispy Treat,
strong. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Crispy.
Yes,
Full
I
So
mean,
he
Nelson
was
or
right about
what-
that
what
transplant.
happened?
He was
About
right
what?
about the man. He was right about the transplant. I looked it up. He was right.
A penis
It says
transplant?
Look, it says, yes, there have been a small number of successful penis transplants performed worldwide. The first successful transplant was in South Africa in 2014, followed by a
Oh,
few successful
And
surgeries
so
in
even the
institutions like
first heart transplant was also performed in
it
South
says these
Africa.
procedures are
Just to
performed
show
to
you
help
that
men
I'm
regain
always
urinary
right.
and sexual
You know.
function after severe injury or illness. It says, that's what
this
it
is
says.
not a complete
I
transplant from
swear.
one
Is it?
person
Yeah.
to another
Listen,
person.
Yeah.
it says, listen, it says penis transplants have to be complex surgeries and require a team of skilled surgeons. The donor organ must be carefully matched to the recipient, and the recipient must take medication for the rest of their life to prevent rejection. The surgery is also very expensive, it says. So
I
it
Does it
wouldn't.
happened.
work?
I just have to know that that thing does not work. There's not pee is not coming out of that. It's not getting erect.
That's
And
all you want to know. That's all you want to hear.
I know I don't
That's
even
not
have
the
to. I
story.
don't even have to know
But
because
that's
I
not
mean
the
I
story.
already
The
know.
story is different.
I already know.
Different.
I know the answers to that. Just like I'm gonna claim I know the answers, just like you claim you know the answers to being a flat Earth.
It says they have to match just like how a regular organ would have to match the recipient. So you have to have somebody that's a perfect
No,
match.
I
And then
mean,
you can take
I'm just.
medication to
The
prevent
thing is, the thing that bothers you right now, Crispy, is that I'm asking you questions that you never heard or questioned yourself before, and I already know the answer to. And once you look into this into Google, you figure out that it's fucking 1985 or 1987 that this happened, and you actually feel personally attacked by this
I don't
fact.
feel
No, I was
attacked. I just feel like
All I'm saying,
South
I was
Christy,
talking about
Africa.
oh boy,
is
the
You
one that
said
lives
it.
on the island. I don't know your name. He was right.
all
He's the
I'm
one that
saying,
said that.
Christy,
He's the one that
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah,
he's done a lot
he
of
was right about.
research. He's done a lot of research into
I
getting a
don't know what
penis
your name is. I'm
transplant.
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's why.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I
I
mentioned it.
only know about this weird stuff. I do.
The Malaysian. It was a Malaysian businessman. I read the article. It took about, I think, 12 to 16 months to find the perfect person, and is willing to do that. And they had an
Mm-hmm.
agreement, and it was successful. The man is happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
They
he
said
needs
Does
to
Oh,
he,
good.
continue.
yeah, they said they
can
have to
I ask
take
you,
right, in
medication,
the
so
man,
it doesn't affect. Yeah.
the man who gave his penis, does that mean that he's now penisless?
I imagine
does
he's
he get the
dead.
other guy's penis?
I think that's
I,
how that
I don't.
works.
Did he swap
I don't think you can find him under that name. No, you will not be able to find him under that.
No, but
There's
he got an exchange with the Malaysian businessman. I think he was paid a very good amount of money to do that.
So
Did he get the
he swapped his big penis for a small penis, and the
Yeah, I
other
was going
guy
to say, did he get
swapped
the
his small
Malaysian
penis
penis?
for a big penis.
I don't know. I
I
don't know
mean,
if he got
even
the
if
little
I,
here. I don't know.
even if I
Hey,
would
but
have
you know,
sold my
people,
big
but the
penis,
black
and
market for organ harvesting, there's a black market for it. I don't know about for that black market, but I know that they do
dude,
black market
even
like
if I
people
would
that are
have
in
Yeah, you
sold,
can
other
just sell your kidney for like
they,
45 grand.
they will harvest one of their organs and sell it on the black
even if
market
I
for
would have
somebody else.
sold my big penis and switched it for a small penis, I would
I don't
not have
know.
that story be
I
told
don't
to the
know.
world. You know,
Do you guys know
I was
what
just
Detachable
taking the
panel?
money.
You
penis.
I was
couldn't
just
pay
Do
me
you
taking the
know
money
enough
what
from
pan?
him.
money
Do
to
you
do
excuse
something like
me?
that.
Excuse me?
Detachable
Excuse me?
penis.
Do you guys know what panel etiquette is? That means that you wait until the other person finishes their thought, so and not talk over them. So
We're not
when
black
I'm trying to
panels.
hear
Only
all
black
of
panels
you,
do that.
look at you. I know, but like this is ridiculous. Like I want to hear what's going on, and I can't hear anybody make a. It's fine to interrupt somebody, but like let them finish their basic thought. So I just and mute when the other person when you're not speaking, mute. It takes 1 second, and you can hear the rest of the people a lot better. I just thought I would bring that up at since we're all here um discussing things in
Thank you
homeroom
for
right
bringing
now.
it up,
You're
Crispy.
welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Can I just quickly ask, Creative Witch, what do you mean that I've been pimped out from somebody in Wonderland? Do you mean Easy and Wolf?
I'm the one that's been pimping her out.
Yeah, I've had Flo pimping me out. I've had like Crispy pimping me out. I've had who else has been pimping me out without my
I mean,
knowledge?
I'm the one that has been going around. If I see like a good male dominated a conversation or male chat, then I've been asking. I've been a damn panel hoe pimping you out.
For real.
So yeah, I'd like to be
Mel's
called
World.
Madam Crispy Treat. You know.
I
I
only
mean,
jump on two panels.
you got to give your host some space, right, to fling around. You know.
Yeah. Right. So we
I was
are
in the
going to
closet all night with the sex toy. I did not do it.
You just made me. You just
We're
made me
going to
choke.
get we're going to have a dating show for Mel, and the requirements are that these are the things that she likes, but you need to be 6 foot and above. She likes you to be 40 and under. She prefers somebody that's light haired versus but that's not that
Does
important, but she prefers
does gray
somebody to
hair
be light
count for
haired.
white hair?
Pardon?
Gray hair.
I'm
Gray hair.
not that bothered really. I do generally go for the opposite of me, which is
Yeah.
normally fair with blue eyes. But
Mhm.
my baby daddy was dark like me, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, the hair is not
Just
that
saying,
big of a
I've got
hold
fair
up.
hair and my eyes are very, very blue. Just saying.
Yeah, but Haki, you're taken.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write. Oh yeah, you are taken. What are you talking about?
You're
Yeah,
taken.
yeah. So
Yeah,
and
that's true.
geography does not matter. She does not mind because she says that y'all can make it work no matter where you live. So that's not a big
Right.
deal. You
Oh,
need
I'm
to
sure. I'm
have
sure I
good
can make it
hygiene,
work.
and you need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take.
yeah.
You need to have good hygiene, and you need to um and you need to have a job. She does not care about how much money you make.
No.
Just as long as you have a job, that's all she
Well,
cares
when she
about.
knows how much money I make, I'm sure she will care about how much.
Well,
No, I'm not that way. I'm not that way inclined, Void. But one thing I don't like
Volume
is
is the flex, bro.
I don't
You must be
care about.
self-motivated.
But I do like. I don't like pussy men. That's one like pet. Like
yeah, no pussies
hate.
allowed.
Sissy Lala.
And
No Sissy
Yeah.
Lalas.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, Alex, you're out of the game. There's no pussy there, you know, so.
What?
Why are you
what?
determining who's a pussy or not?
Like, what? What?
So
Hey
we
Mel,
eventually are gonna have like a
I put the link in the back chat for that surgery.
Yeah. Do you want me to post it? Void. Look what Adalia says. Good morning,
I
J
just looked
Marie.
at like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, we'll see
Yeah.
about
No,
I think
everybody
I agree
knows.
with Dahlia. Lol.
Yeah, everybody knows I can't stand pussy men. You know, I like a big, like strong alpha male.
yeah, I
That
like a
Must
man's
be
man.
strong as an ox, it says here. Strong as an ox.
Strong
And
as an
must be
ox and no
fancy,
girly
but
men.
not too fancy.
Yeah, Mel, we gotta clean up your mouth or we're never gonna find you a man. You can't say pussy men, just say no girly men.
no, I can say pussy men.
No, you cannot. That
Yeah,
sounds really
she's from the UK. She can say that.
no.
Say that.
Oh no, you can't say that either.
In America?
So
Oh, hell yes. That eliminates 90% of all
I
these
say
dumb
Sissy
fucks.
Lala men. You don't want no Sissy Lalas.
no sissy lalas, but you cannot say no.
Bitch
No,
made, you
you
know what I
can't say
mean?
pussy men. What is wrong with you?
Melanie would totally destroy me. I would let
Yeah.
her destroy me.
Yeah, that's I could see.
And I would rise from the ashes and destroy her.
Like a phoenix.
like a phoenix.
And I would just destroy her back again, you know. Yeah.
Well,
See, I'm putting Fatty up for the challenge. That's what I'm doing. I nominate Fatty.
you nominate Fatty.
been trying to
Fatty
proof
is
there
short
every
though.
night.
How tall are you, Fatty?
He tries to feel.
No, I don't fit any of this criteria at all.
I
This is
didn't
not-
think so.
yeah. No, I'm
But
not.
I don't care. I think
Here's the thing.
that criteria.
I'm willing to
criteria
manage
is not
the
good enough.
expectation. Because
Yeah,
if
it's not.
there's no
Yeah.
expectation of a long-term thing, if the expectation is just, between two consenting adults, and
Yeah,
it's
she
just
doesn't want to hook up.
it's
No,
an
she doesn't
understood
want a
sense
one night
situation.
stand, Fatty.
Friggin' Fatty's okay to go round and pound those high fives out. You know this. Oh
No, we're
yeah,
not
Fatty
looking-
come and
we're
give a
not
good
looking
time.
for- No, we're not
Different
looking for
situations
one night
call for
stands.
different.
Obviously, we wouldn't have to search hard for a one night stand. Those are free and they're out, and we can get those anytime we want.
They're easy.
Very
Oh, they're not
easy.
free, but they're
They're
easy.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're free.
Hey,
I'm
Mel,
sorry,
you
I
For
know
can't
I'm
be
ladies,
in the
short,
mood.
and
for the ladies,
I'm
they're
short.
yeah.
And I'm not as short as you, but I remember because I'm 5'3", right? So when I was pregnant, and they, when you go and they do your measurements and they do your height and your weight every time you go in, right? And I just had
Two.
this random thought. I have ADHD, so I always have random thoughts. And I was sitting there, and she was doing my height, and I was like, I have a question. I said, so when you get old, they say that you shrink, right? And she goes, yeah, like you shrink a couple inches. I said, so will I be officially a little person when I get older?
Who was measuring
That's
you
had
though? Who measures you? Who you said you get measured before dates? Who's doing that?
You know, while she was pregnant.
when I was pregnant, when you go in and they weigh you
Oh,
and they
But yeah,
Well,
okay.
when I was
so in
and so
general,
I asked the lady, I said, so when I get older and if I shrink so many inches, I said, what's the cutoff height for a little person? I told her, I said, because I'll probably be
that's a
person when I
very
get older.
important question to ask, because the cutoff height is like when you start shrinking.
It's 4'11".
No, that's not the cutoff height. And the cutoff height
What was that fight?
is related to the age.
What the fuck is that? Hang on.
Spaghetti monster.
That should be your panel. He's got meatball eyes.
Oh, I'm
That's
in
Spaghetti.
touch.
He's a spaghetti. He's spaghetti with meatballs eyes.
Look,
That's fatty.
Uncle Fatty, why has Adam such a tiny?
No, didn't you see him? He's a thing of spaghetti with meatball eyes.
No.
Not that one. That's a cocktail.
He always says the spaghetti monster all the time. He's always talking about spaghetti monster.
Yeah, isn't that spaghetti monster shit? Isn't that a Thorpe thing?
Why would you even want to promote the spaghetti monster?
I'm not promoting the spaghetti monster. Fatty's obsessed with it, and I know it's a Ben Thorpe thing.
spaghetti monster.
We're spreading the Pastafarian religion.
What?
It's what was that, Haku?
We're spreading the Pastafarian religion.
Yes, that's it. Heiku, right? You know what I'm talking about. See,
Pastafarians accept all religions.
well,
The spaghetti monster
guys,
does not discriminate.
yeah, spaghetti monster. You mean Ben Thorpe?
No. He's
The
a fucking
spaghetti
Catholic.
monster is about, like, is it molecules or is it vibration? Right. That's what spaghetti monster is actually referring to, and it doesn't make a choice. It says no, I'm just meatballs and spaghetti. No, the question was, are you a sphere or are you a vibration? And then the spaghetti monster answered, no, I'm a spaghetti monster. I'm meatballs and spaghetti. And so
on Fridays, we're pirates.
That's pretty much what spaghetti monster stands for.
Well, my God, it's more dumb than I thought.
Yeah.
Well, you're more than welcome to go to spaghettimonster.org and find out for yourselves.
I don't know everything. Like listen, when someone asks me a question, I don't tell them to go look it up. You guys are like the most. You guys avoid. You guys would be great in interrogation, I suppose, because you guys don't answer any questions.
I like your state of mind. You know, just put a fucking bright light to my face.
I love your commentary.
And see if I had answered differently.
I'm glad you do.
Please.
Well, I'm serious.
I love it.
You avoid every question. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I love that.
Oh,
look at Easy.
No, we Jump Street, and we're about to jump in your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mel, right in the crack.
Mel, crispy treat. I mean, no, this is not crispy. This is Speak Easy. He's so fucking ugly. I mean,
I love
Jump Street.
I don't like
we're about to jump in your ass.
Oh,
I'll shut up.
I love Easy. Everybody knows I love
you just like to go and you just like to make people. You like to start chaos.
Yeah, he just wants to like whatever I say. He wants to say the polar opposite.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah,
he likes
and he's not. And listen,
Right in the
it's
crack.
really hard to offend me. You're not going to offend me. I mean, you can try, but you're gonna have a very difficult time.
Oh,
We
I'm
Jump
gonna.
Street,
Oh, I'm gonna.
and we're about to
No,
jump in
I
your
promise you,
ass.
you won't.
Right in the crack.
We're about to jump in your ass.
Who made that? Who
We
made
Jump
that?
Street, and we're about to jump in your ass.
Right in the crack.
We
Well,
Jump
one of
Street.
them. Who's the one on the? Who is the
I
other
mean,
one?
would you
that
like
was
anybody? I mean, would you like anybody saying this? You know, just in your face. I don't like.
And we're about to jump in your ass.
See, I don't like him again. Come on.
It's a joke.
Right in the crack.
Lighten up, honey.
Right in the
Lighten
crack.
up.
That's the whole point, is to get to weed out the people that just so they go away.
Fuck.
You know,
All these niggas, they're all about the same
Oh.
thing, dude. I mean, what's
You
up?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Can we
Oh,
not
I
say
can
that
say-
word
no,
on
I
panel?
didn't
Just
say
to read it
that.
that yet. Can we not say that word?
Come
on
on.
panel?
They always say the same stuff.
I
Come
know,
on.
but you
I
can't
don't
say
like
that.
that word.
Yeah, but
I thought
Nah.
nope. Nope.
Yeah, you know that that's a no-no.
Okay.
So,
You know,
I'm
that's
No, don't be saying nothing bad about my boy Easy.
I know,
Me either.
right? And Easy, he's very nice looking, and that is a really funny joke. I watched that 100 times the other night. I laughed so hard I had tears pouring out my eyes. I thought it was so funny. I
It's
love.
pretty humor. I mean, but I didn't know what the joke was about. But please don't explain it to me. I don't want to know. But if it
well,
humored
please
you,
don't say
that's
derogatory
different.
names like that, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
No,
Probably.
you won't.
But not. But I mean, but not. How do you say it?
And I'm asking nicely, and I only asked nicely once. Don't say it.
I mean, it is
Not
ladies'
okay.
night, right? Kinda. You could do the flow state dance.
He would not he would never disrespect Mel's panel by doing that. So he would not do that to Mel.
I mean, there is
saw
a
her face.
respectful way. I mean, there is a respectful way for saying that word, isn't there?
Well, not on YouTube. There's
No,
not.
I
So
don't think
please
there's
don't
any
do
way.
that. Yeah.
I don't think at any point that word is respectful. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
boy.
I've heard-
That's
I
one
mean,
word.
I'm not trying to push the envelope here, but I'm just thinking that.
That's
Oh, is that
perfect.
Flo? Is that Flo?
Is that You
Yeah.
can't say, oh, it's fucking Flo. Oh, no, dude.
That's amazing. I love that.
No. I'm going
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love it. I
So-
fucking love it. I do.
What the fuck have I just come back to?
Everything. I love it.
Oh my god, that was great.
Yeah, it was perfect, wasn't it?
Oh my
Those are, now you have
Oh,
like, are you not laughing at that? Is that not funny either?
I think it's hilarious.
It's amazing. That shit is amazing.
Oh,
All right,
Wolf,
then.
is this the outside of your home, darling?
That's so
It's sunny outside.
Nice.
Nice.
Might be a horse galloping past here in a second.
Whose
Here
home
he
is that?
comes.
Is that
Oh, you
Pat?
did this before.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What happened?
There's the bus.
Look.
That's not outside your home, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
a
right up
horse-drawn
Oh,
carriage?
look at that. That's
Is
just
that
a
a horse-drawn carriage?
carton horse going by.
Yep.
I mean, Mormon country.
The Amish.
A chariot and a horse.
Yeah, that's what I said. Isn't
No.
a horse-drawn carriage the same as a chariot?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
But I like
You see
look,
more of those
it's
than you
rubbing
mean.
off on you. It's rubbing off on you now. The flat earthers vocabulary. They have to qualify all. They always answer
Do you want
every
to
question
incorporate
you have to
do you want to
qualify
incorporate the
word
N word into the
Oh, no. We're not using that word on this
Ah.
panel again.
I said
Oh,
N
no,
word.
no, no.
N word. I said
Yeah.
N word. So
Yeah.
do you want to incorporate the N word
Yeah, but
into
why
the
do you keep talking about it when
because we're gonna make a hard remark on this. So crispy
No, we're
treat.
not gonna make it. We don't need to make a
crispy
hard
treat.
remark on it.
And then the other one with the lips. They're trying to make a
Oh,
hard
he's
force
trying
on
to
this.
shake the cheese. is what he's
Come
doing.
on.
They
Get
what?
me down. Get me down. Yeah, yeah.
No, but don't you have a panel? You can go do whatever you want to do on your panel. But I know that's very disrespectful.
What's that?
It's disrespectful to
What's that girl?
you know.
What's
You're not,
that girl?
you're not dumb.
Infamous
What's
truth
that girl?
teller.
What are you talking about?
Infamous
Is that
truth teller is
spaghetti
her name.
noodles you're eating?
Yeah, I just think we need to move on and not discuss that topic at all. That's because it's Mel's panel and she's asked us not
No,
to
chill, man,
speak of it,
chill.
so I would never disrespect Mel, and nor would you. I know you would not. So
Even
right?
Pandora stopped being amused. I mean, look at
Yeah,
Pandora.
Pandora said no.
Bored.
Pandora's saying,
To be honest,
boy, behave.
I did not expect that to come out of your mouth, Floy.
I did not either. Yeah.
See,
I mean,
that's what I do. I surprise people.
well, that was pretty shocking. So, but I remember one time, I'll tell you this, I had to take dialect classes to try and get rid of my southern accent, and but I remember talking on a panel and I was saying the word with my accent, but I was saying knickers.
Knickers.
Knickers. That's how we call them in Dutch. Knickers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of people did not.
But that's
think
how
that
we
was
used to call them.
Boy.
I bet
Yeah.
you that raised a whole bunch of eyebrows when you said that. When you
Right.
said
I
it.
don't care. I don't care. That's how we used to call them in.
I was talking to Chris.
Just
also,
leave the topic.
Also,
no.
negers. We used to call them negers or negroes. I mean, if these words,
Right, just stop talking.
Oh my
Right, trust me, girl.
I mean,
Right,
dude,
just trust me.
if you are
I'm trying to do
offended,
the best for you.
if you are offended with these words, you should
Boy,
stay.
please stop using that word on my panel because A,
Okay, but
YouTube
I mean,
don't like
if
it,
you people are
and
really
B, I
offended with
find it
these
very
words,
offensive, boy.
yeah, but
I find it offensive.
people with like speakeasy, you know, he
No, no.
will
Boy,
never offend you.
boy, please
What
He
stop.
doesn't use that word.
No. What did you say about speakeasy? Go on.
He doesn't use that word.
No, he.
No, but
doesn't use that word.
his dad is not white.
Correct.
Hi,
So
Frankie.
speakeasy is in a different boat than you or I, since his father isn't a white man, right? So that's a very
You're not
big
like that,
difference.
are you? You're not like that, are you? Because that's gross. You're not like that. Please tell me you're not. That's
What? Like
just
what?
gross. What? No,
Like
that he's
what?
like. Is he trying to use that as a derogatory thing about easy?
No, I think he said that
Yes.
Easy has said
Yes,
this
that's what
word.
he
No, I'm saying he said Easy has said this word before. And I'm saying Easy is a very different kettle of fish than what we are in. Because
Yeah.
Easy has a black father, as far as I am aware. So
Right. But
Easy has a different
doesn't say that
relationship.
word.
He has said that word.
Easy has a black father and a white mother, so therefore he's going to be in trouble because he doesn't belong to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
No, that might have been how it was back in.
With the
Back
mindset
in
of being better than you were last week.
Jillian
If you
years
wake
ago,
up this week
not
and you're
that
not
way
trying to be
now.
better than you were last week,
That's
then go
usually
back
how
to
it works.
fucking bed.
It's not how it is now.
And rest is
And
Doesn't
he
re-
uses
wrestle in the
A
in
on
the-
the end of it anyway. He doesn't use the hard R.
Oh yeah, he obviously doesn't use the hard R. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, he wouldn't use that. Yeah.
Right.
That's true. But like
Mm-hmm.
a
And that's
black
just
person could actually say the hard R and it not be the worst thing in the world. You,
Right,
boy, cannot say these words. Trust me, brother. You can't say them, especially on
Yeah.
YouTube, right? I'm a risky dude, and I've done some risky
That's what
things.
the fuck this is right now. All right, look, man, wake up. Wake y'all asses up. And not only wake up, but wake up with the mindset of being better than you were last week.
The
if you
other
wake
guy
up this
looks
week
like
and you're not
Lionel
trying to be
Richie,
better than you were last week, then go back to fucking bed.
Mel, who's the guy in the yellow shirt?
The guy in the yellow shirt? I don't know who the guy in the yellow shirt is.
You don't want to hear my comment on that, so I'll mute.
No, don't. Boy, you don't want to
That's
hear.
what the fuck this is right now. All right, look, man, wake up. Wake y'all asses up. And not only wake up, but wake up with the mindset of being better than you were last week. If you wake up this week and you're not trying to be better than you were last week, then go back to fucking bed.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy next to Easy.
Straight up.
Mhm.
I have no idea who that is.
He looks like
Yes,
Lionel
you do.
Richie. It's Fatty.
I don't know who that is.
You
It's
know who
Fatty.
that is. No, that's not me.
Who is it?
I don't know who it is. I'm not gonna say nothing though.
Well, can you tell me?
It's Voy on his Tuesday nights. That's when he does blackface.
What? What?
I said it's Voy. Voy on Tuesday nights. He does blackface.
Oh no, no, he does not. No, boy, you're not like that. I know you. I know you're better than that. You
Yeah,
would
he
not
gets
be
his
that way.
yellow t-shirt on, his spangly outfit on, and off he goes.
Thank you for knowing me. Thank you.
Yes, I hope that you are better than that, and and you're not. Yeah, we're not. You're better than that. You would never be like that. I just know it. Right? Right?
There was a
Boy?
guy
Yeah,
in
can we
Tuesday that
please
Yeah, you're right.
conversation? I'm not
You know,
liking
I
these
mean,
conversations going, okay?
Right.
Treat and I mean, we don't have to exchange
That's
too many
exactly
words.
what you wanted. So yeah, let's change this conversation.
Let's just change the subject. I don't like this where this is heading. I don't.
So,
No.
Mel, is
It's not
it
gonna go
raining in London? Is it
Thank you
raining
for
where you
balancing-
are?
No, it's nice and
for
sunny.
balancing that, Crispy.
Beautiful.
It's finally gone sunny here. This is like the first day that I've not been rained on in about
You
3
want people to
months.
respect you, you gotta respect. You gotta give that respect.
Guys, hang on. We keep cutting Haku off, and it's not fair. Can we please wait till Haku's finished and then say what we need to say? What were you saying, darling?
I was saying it's been like 3 months since we've actually had a dry day here.
I know we've had great weather here for a few days.
Where
We've
are you
not.
again, Haiku? Where are you?
I'm in the north. I'm in the north. We're a northern boy over here.
Yeah.
I get a bit more
I can give you a
sun.
little bit more accuracy. I'm in Lancashire.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A
And it's been
Lancashire
3
boy.
months? Wow.
Here you are. Look, guys.
Probably longer.
King Philip is asking, what are people choosing to do better today than they did yesterday? Asking the panel, I cannot do 120 crunches. Yesterday I did 100. Well, that's quite impressive, King Philip, doing the 100 crunches. I don't know, guys. What are you doing better tomorrow than you did today?
Generally, all I ever do is compare myself to myself in the past. And as long as I can beat or improve on my past self, that's all that matters. If you compare to anybody else, it's irrelevant. As long as you improve on yourself every day, then you're good.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at things, and that's a good goal to have. If you can be better today than you were yesterday, that's a really
Yeah, the only person I'm in competition with is me.
yeah.
I compete every day with myself to better myself,
like-
and that's all that matters, right?
Yeah,
That's
kind
kind
of
of
like the game
selfish,
of
don't
golf.
you think?
You're in competition with yourself.
What was
I'm
that?
also in
Wolf?
competition with fighting.
So that's kind of selfish, don't you think?
Don't you start that again, because the other day when I could have killed Braveheart. His name is Braveheart, isn't it?
I think
Wildheart?
Yeah.
I almost blocked him. As much as I like the guy, I almost blocked him when he said that
Why?
us women. I tell you why, like Haku. I was talking about, and the girls were talking about how in the morning, before our partners wake up, we especially at the beginning of a relationship, we go in the bathroom, we wash, we put our face on, and this is all before they wake up. Then we go back to bed, so we're fresh for when our partners wake up.
But we kind of sneak it, we don't want
and
them
he
to
turned
know.
around and went, "That's really selfish."
Yeah, that's what he said. It was selfish.
And I was like, "Why the fuck is it selfish?" He's going, because you're not being your true self.
Doing that. Fucking hell. She ain't getting up before me. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Good luck to her.
Yeah, but
Well,
when
you
you
can
were
have
first
sex in the
dating,
evening then.
yeah, you're married
Yeah.
now, but when you were first dating,
Yeah, it don't matter now, right? I'm stuck with the bastard, right?
yeah. When you're first dating, though, you try and look effortlessly beautiful.
Right.
When she asked me
And
to do
then
something the other day, I said, why would I do that? And she went, well, because I'm your fucking problem, Liam. And I was like, well, I guess so, yeah, I've got to do it then. Right?
Yeah.
Not a choice anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I couldn't believe he was genuinely saying that was selfish of women to do that because it's not. Rolf was pissing himself, and I threw him off panel twice because I was like, "What the fuck are you saying? Like, how the
I
fuck is
usually
that?"
like him as well.
Yeah, he
He's
wanted
quite
to
the
disagree
character.
with us so badly.
I was
I
like,
just got to
"No."
mute on.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but if I wake up an hour before my man and I'll go and wash, I'll go and get clean and smell lovely and put my face on and fuck the hair because it's going to get messy anyway. But ready for when my man wakes.
Don't put out too much perfume, though. I mean, no.
No. We're not going to kill you with our perfume. I get it, but and also have a cup of tea or a coffee ready when he wakes up, and it's like a blowjob and a cup of tea. I mean, fuck me, isn't that like winning the lottery?
That only happens for the first 3 months, and then that disappears, right? I'll tell you that, everybody. That is never going to continue 10 years down the line. Trust me, lads. That's a 3 month, 6 month if you're a real good boy. All right, that's all I'm saying. Right after that, you just got to accept
doing that
it.
in the first 3 months. By the way, I would not be doing all that in the first 3 months.
Oh, I
You'd have to
would.
be in a committed relationship with me.
Crispy, you've got to get behind the deal. And
what the fuck? There's levels to this.
There's levels.
Grinch is
Mel,
lovely.
have you ever played that game? Would you rather? Like,
Yes.
with
Yes, I think I've got it here
Have
somewhere.
you ever played that game? Would you rather?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere. I think.
got some questions right here.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, before we
Like,
go
one
on to
says-
would you rather, but I would definitely say, girls, you have to secure a deal. You have to get them to sign the imaginary contract.
Right.
So you have to do tea or coffee, which is one of their preference, and blowjob for at least 3 to 6 months. I would say.
I am right. I agree. We want to know.
I think women give their bodies away too fast to men, and I do. I think that they give them away too fast.
I like it that way.
No. But Chrissy, what we're saying is, we're not saying on a one night stand, wake up in the morning and suck guy's dick and make him a brew, right? What we're saying is, once you're at that level where you want this relationship, that's when you need to start fucking pulling the stops out, all right?
No.
Absolutely.
Anything that you have to say about this whole thing, it's just, I don't know, dude. It's just a bit incomparable to me.
What is?
Well, anything that he says, because it's just so.
You're very argumentative
I mean,
today.
I would like to appreciate Haku, but his audio is so bad, and he just dislikes me to begin with. So
I don't dislike you.
He doesn't dislike you at
therefore,
all.
I oppose him to it's just like a drama thing.
I've been not rude to anybody else on this panel. The only reason I'm rude to you is because you're rude to me.
Yeah, and
You get the same energy. I will reciprocate any energy given, brother. Like, if you want to give me negative energy, you will get it back. If you think I'm anybody that's going to fold, you're incorrect. I will tenfold any energy you give at me, and it will come straight back to your face every time.
I think it's just the horrible mic energy that you
You
give.
can talk about that, but you've spoken about me when I've been on good night.
It's fucking horrendous, dude. You don't. I mean, did you ever listen back to what kind of mic energy you give off?
Do you ever listen back to yourself? You said the N word. You've said many racist things. You're an overweight racist fucking foreigner, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you even speak?
You decided to not answer my question and to answer my question with another question. Are you, by any chance,
Because do you not realise, like everybody else on this
yeah.
panel, that
Oh
I'm
yeah.
at
Now
work
you
because
are.
I
Now you
work a
are.
real job, so I've just got a headphone in my ear.
You're a Haku Jew. You're a Haku Jew.
Boy,
That's
what is
okay.
Now
wrong
you're
with
calling me a
you?
Jew. Now you're calling me a Jew.
No, hang on a
They
minute. Hang
are
on.
the chosen.
Hang on.
They are the chosen
Yo,
people.
dude, you old little fucktar. Do you understand? If you
Dude,
spoke
you
to me like
totally
this in
act like
person,
one.
I would put you in a
Now you act
coffin.
even
You
worse.
understand? You don't walk around with life with this same energy, buddy. You
totally
don't.
act like one. I mean, totally.
Trust me, Voy. You don't walk around with this energy in real life. Trust me.
Still hard. Still hard.
You are a fucking moron.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody cares about you. You're going to be lonely your whole life. You're going to die alone. That is how your life ends, brother.
IJzerhard, jongen. IJzerhard.
Guys.
Zo hard als
That's
ijzer,
enough.
jongen. Doei.
That's enough.
Doei.
So while I have a family and I have a reason for living, you can go and cry yourself to sleep tonight. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's just wrap it.
Listen.
Guys,
not saying anything.
Okay, good.
You literally started it, you fucking pussy bitch. Shut the fuck up.
No, listen. Let's move past this because it's not becoming of either of you to get into arguments like this, and you don't you don't have to like each other. Just be respectful. And you cannot throw out people's race and their religion and whatever else. That's not acceptable on this panel or anywhere else. So just, it's okay. Let's just move forward. Do better is all. Do better.
The Jews usually become out.
No. Come on, boy.
Okay, so these chosen people usually become out. They usually
I'm not a Jew, you fucking idiot.
Okay, so usually these chosen people come out of the ground before the mushrooms come out of the ground.
Oh, I have boy, please, sweetheart. I cannot I don't like any form of racism. Right, hang on.
Okay,
right,
well,
right, enough.
boy,
Right.
None of this has been fun. It'll be fun when I find you.
I don't know what's going on here. What's going on with OTW? I can't no. I'm sorry. I just no racism of any type on my panel. If you want to do that, then by all means pop off. But I can't. What the fuck is OTW doing?
I don't know, but
He's doing his own thing.
Oh, Lord. Oh, let's hear.
Are you practicing?
Maybe he's got another song about flat Earth.
Right, everybody mute, please.
That was good. I know that song.
So what's the name of it?
I don't know, but I know it. I know that song.
Long train running on a flat plane.
Nice.
Where would you be now?
That's it.
Without love. Without love.
I know that one. Girl, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah.
Get her going again.
The Kinks.
You really got her
The
going.
Kinks or Van Halen?
It's the Kinks, I think.
Yeah.
Van Halen remade it. Master. Metallica Master of Puppets.
I'm loving it. Carry on, OTW.
Play and name that tune.
I love Name That Tune.
How's it sound?
It
Does it
sounds
sound good?
great.
It sounds good.
Very distorted.
No, it sounds really good.
We
Not
like
stopping.
distortion.
Turn your gain down a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Okay, I'm waiting for more songs.
We need special requests.
Is
Oh,
that
oh,
Flat
okay.
Earth behind you? It is.
How do we play Name That Tune with special requests?
Yeah.
Chat, have you got requests, my
That's
darling?
like
Anyone in
essential.
chat?
That like defeats the purpose.
Anybody in chat want to have a request?
How
No?
about a penny dropping, face
Do
melting?
you know any Christian Knapp songs? OTW? Uncle Freddie's playing along. Uncle Freddie's actually playing the song.
Can everybody mute, please?
Get up.
Time after time, I sit and I wait for your call. I know I'm a fool. What can I say? I long for the past and the days with you, Madame Blue. Once, long ago, words from your lips and the world turned around. But somehow you've changed. You're so far away. Long for the past and the days with you, Madame
That was beautiful, darling. Really, really beautiful. Okay, he's gone now. That was really, really lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
If Uncle
Very
Fatty,
nice.
did you want to give us one? No. Okay. I just thought you had your guitar. Maybe you wanted to give us one.
No, this thing sounds like shit through this microphone and stuff. It's not.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think it's come to an end because we've had a pretty crazy panel as per usual.
As usual. Oh my gosh, Mel.
I know.
It gets crazier and crazier every time I'm here.
Well, it's rubbing off on Stone. Poor Stoned. It's kind of rubbing off on him because normally his panels are so chilled.
Yeah, not tonight.
Not tonight. It wasn't, and I got very upset with you know who because I was just like nah because it was just so like it was unnecessary, and plus there was like insults flying in the back chat which I can't stand.
Yeah.
So
And I
it's
had new people there, like you know what I mean.
you did, and your beautiful friend, you know, the one that looks like Marilyn Monroe, Snow.
Oh, Snow,
The
yeah.
girl.
Yeah. She's gorgeous,
Bless her,
right?
she was on panel like in the middle of it all, and it's like, she didn't make a good first impression. I hope she realized it's not normally like that.
Yeah. I'll say something, but yeah, I can't. You know, I'm sure these people understand how YouTube is, and you don't. You know that certainly we're not responsible for how other people act, but I understand how you would feel. But I just saw Matthew just sent me a message and that I just saw right now, and it said, "Oh my God, Mel is so fine."
Oh, I think she's stunning. Honestly, I look at her and I see Marilyn.
She's gorgeous, right?
She's fucking stunning. I was just like, you know, mouth wide open. She's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I tell her anytime she wants. I know I'm on late, but anytime that she's up and she wants to come up, and you know, we can go back and forth. I'd love to have her up on panel.
Okay, sure. I try and invite people to come over, you know, and I'm so happy when they do. So, and I always feel like when they do come over, you guys are going to be so nice to them, you know. I don't ever have to worry about that, you know. So,
No, not
it's
at
easy to
all.
bring people over, you know.
Not at all. But like I said, I felt bad that all that was happening, and obviously I lost my temper a little bit. And I don't normally hardly ever lose my temper. I mean, look what I've been chilled through this whole 7 hours.
But you came right out of it, which is good. You know, that's a good thing. I just don't want you to be, I just don't want you to give them that kind of power and breathe life into that stuff, because sometimes I mean, that's what they're looking for. And I
She's
don't want
gonna.
them
I
to
mean,
win in that way. I want you to
once that's gonna happen, I mean, she's gonna scratch your skin and she's gonna feel itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Everybody.
No, no, I start getting all itchy and stuff.
No.
No, but I like Crispy. I don't normally let people get under my skin. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
But he really did, because he knows the score with Stone's panel. Stones has said before, like, he didn't want him there. I've had him up here, and you know, he's been respectful. So I just didn't. I don't know why that was necessary, especially insulting of people in the private chat. That really pissed me off. That was my like, nah, nah.
Yeah, but see, I mean, that was the purpose, was to get you upset.
I don't think
And
it was the purpose to get me upset. I think he was just trying to get under Stone's skin, not
Well,
me.
yeah, but
Anyway,
like getting under Stone's skin by making you upset is a good way to get under Stone's
yeah, I
skin, you
guess.
know. And I think that, like, I always say this to all other people that you know, there's people that send police and call CPS and stuff on other panels and do all this terrible things to people that are on a live stream. And there is no way in hell that I would ever speak about it. I would never let them know that CPS came. I would never let them know that the police came. I would never give them what they're looking for. That's what they want, they want a reaction out of you, and they want that attention. And no matter what, just never let them see you sweat, and never
You've
let
got to
them see you
realize
get under your skin, because then they
these
win.
people are passive
Yes.
players. These people
Yes.
are passive players in their own
Yeah, they
life,
are.
right? So they want
Right.
to see something they do have some sort of effect, because nothing they do in life has any effect, because they
Yeah,
do
it doesn't
nothing
mean
in their
anything.
life. They're a
Mhm.
passive person, just passively moving through this world with no impact and no effect. So if they can get on an internet page and have any effect on anybody, that makes them feel more purpose in their own life.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. Don't give it.
Yeah, it gives them power.
Were you talking about yourself there, Haku?
No.
Oh,
he
let's
wasn't.
not start this again.
You're the only
No.
person without
making
any
sure.
life and purpose here. That's why you come on here and you simp for Mel. You simp for Mel like a little lost fucking nerd, never getting anything in return, and then you go back to live your shitty, pathetic existence.
Thank you for giving that
return.
return.
To do so, you fucking pathetic human.
Great. That's a great return. Thank
Well,
you.
please be nice to my friend Heku. He wasn't even. Now you don't need. Come on, be nice, please.
He's been rude
Yeah,
since the moment.
I was
The guy
asking.
was insulting
I was
Voy the whole
asking a
time, and you're
question.
asking Voy to be nice. Are you going to be
What are you on
fucking
about?
serious?
Who insulted me first? Are you dumb as fuck, OTW? Who the fuck was the one that was interrupting me every time I spoke?
You're
Live in
such a
reality, you
bitch,
daft
man.
fuck.
You're such a bitch.
Yeah.
He's really,
that's right, the
he's
bitch, aren't I?
really a nice person. You guys you can disagree
I
with
think
somebody and not hate each other.
that's what I'm referring to. I'm referring to Haku as a nice person.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
Look,
I
You
agree.
refer to
He is
anything else.
very, very nice, Voy.
That is
He's the
actually
nicest
why I'm
person
asking
I
you
ever met.
questions. I
You're a
was asking you
scumbag. Shut
questions,
up.
but you didn't. But you didn't.
You're a scumbag. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no time for people like you. You will never gain respect of me ever again, you fucking delusional little fucktard. Go end yourself in a video game. It's the best thing you'll ever do for your life, mate. Trust me.
Dude,
But I
video
think it's
games.
time
Yeah,
to end.
it's
I think
referring
it's
to
time
video
end the
games
live, guys.
and fairies and hakus. Yeah, dude, looks very good on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Go kill yourself, you fucking flat earth fucking retard. I don't give a fuck. If you're going to sit here on channel and let people talk to me like this, then I'll talk to
No, I
about
don't
whatever
want
I
anybody
want.
to talk.
No. I don't give a fuck. Every single one of them can go and kill himself. Fuck off. You fucking turtle.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't trying to be. He was just speaking about something
What?
else.
What?
Yeah. Don't. No.
What?
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying you were off that topic. I mean, you don't have to just keep digging at him or whatever. It's not nice. There's a few of
Yeah,
you,
because
and
he's the
just
exact
him.
person. He's the exact type of person that I was explaining. The fact that he has any effect on me right now is the biggest purpose he's ever had in his life because nobody cares about him.
Yeah. Well, it's just
It's funny
yeah.
because all I hear is that he owns your inner space, and the only thing that you can do is.
Oh yeah. That's why he's literally not been able to debate. Like, he's literally not debated one of the
skin, my
topics.
friend, and you
He's not debated one
like a
topic.
hoe.
He's not debated one topic. And again, there you go with your ad homs, you fucking dirty little cunt. Look at you, failed singer-songwriter. No, I won't stop. Either pick me or fucking moderate your panel, because I'm going to talk to these people the same way they talk to me. So if you allow them to talk to me like this, I will talk back to them like this. Simple as.
Oh no, I'm saying everybody.
No, I'm good.
I'm not singling you out, Haku. Okay, guys, I need to end because I don't want to upset people, and I really like Haku. Haku, I'm sorry if you felt that was intended at you. It was intended for everybody. Now I'm going to just end the live.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming up on panel.
I'm sorry for all that, for everything, all that drama. I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry, Haku, that he was disrespected and so much that's how he that he was upset like that. He's not like that.
No, he's a really nice guy,
He's
and
a
I
very nice
adore
person.
him.
And I respect him a great deal. So that I wish that I wish I don't treat anybody disrespectfully. I really don't, and I don't appreciate when people are that disrespectful, because it's what it is it's not only are you being nasty to another person that's on a panel, but this is Mel's panel. So you're being disrespectful.
And I feel like shit now. So thanks very much. No, Haku. Just know that I adore you. I feel like shit now. Thank you very much, gents, for making me feel like shit. I'm going to end the live. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, love you, Mel. Please don't
love you,
feel
darling.
bad.
Right, that's it. The subject of flat Earth will never ever be never be allowed on this panel ever again. If people are going to get that upset, and I just can't have that. I just can't have that no more. I like everybody on panel, and yet it kind of turned into a bit of a shit show, and people got upset. Haku, I adore you. I feel like shit. I'm sorry that you feel upset. I hope this doesn't affect you coming back up, because guys, why did you make me feel like shit? Why are you? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Sorry, guys that are in the backstage. I just, it's a shame that it. Anyway, fuck it. I'm gonna just do the. I'm gonna see you later, guys. I'll see you tonight.
Someone who has the balls to tell me they can't stand me to my face. It's way better than those spineless fakes who play nice up front but stab me in the back the moment I turn around.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me